2, 1.
You can't just say stuff like that. Oh my god, that's horrendous.
I started it when I started counting down.
Just cause you're a girl.
They saw the silence.
Saw me just stare and wait.
They saw you wait and know it's a joke.
Yeah. So
this is what you should start doing, is waiting.
Kids, this is a classic case of gaslighting on Isaac's part.
Yeah, this was just a demonstration of what Isaac thinks we do to him, what he's trying to prove.
No.
He's 2 steps ahead. He's trying to act like he doesn't do
chat. I'm in control of the stream.
Someone is indeed in control of the stream. You might be noticing that we're a wee bit late.
Yeah.
If you can have a problem, we've had it today.
I know.
Thank you for joining us. Yay!
My computer had its shit together
It is on the Wi-Fi, so stream might be weird.
I'm glad we figured out the Wi-Fi first, because if that was still a problem on my computer, this wouldn't have been happening.
Well, it was weird because there wasn't problems with the Wi-Fi. It was
Hi,
fine.
Alex Biking.
There was.
I've been telling you that there's been issues for
Had to unplug and replug in the Wi-Fi.
It needed the
Hello, Alex!
button.
A lot of things were off and then on again.
Hi.
Off and on again.
Yeah, no, we had it
we
had it basically set up on the stream PC, and then its problems were too great to resolve. And then we tried to set it up on my computer, but I have a new laptop, so I don't have any of the stuff downloaded.
I'm already logged in.
And then we set it up on Runa's computer, but it took
because
a little bit
Runa
to figure
is
everything out.
the coolest and is now DM.
Yeah, we had to tell Twitch that we are a profane and inappropriate stream.
Because I'm here.
Twitch gave me an explicit warning. Yeah, I mean it should. Like we already everything we said to already said.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why you guys aren't getting them when we're regularly streaming.
I think they just do it based on your tags because I always put the
Well, there's an extra thing.
No,
I think it's new.
I clicked extra things, and everything that I clicked for our last stream counts towards our next D&D stream. So I just left it.
I always click the adult only thing or whatever the hell it is. So.
But there's a whole separate tags. It was content classification.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's new.
Discord did get an update. The other day, so.
Okay. Well, hello everybody.
I did it last time we streamed.
I don't think we've streamed since last time you ran it though.
Yeah. So that's why it's there.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I think we should keep it because it's got everything that we want people to be worried about.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I always put all our stuff as 18 and over 18. Dan, do you want to take us away with
hi, welcome to Adventure Corp. We do D&D. Twitch is the best place to watch us. If you can't get us on Twitch, we also do stream on YouTube and TikTok. I don't know if we're doing that today, but probably not. But either way, if you can't watch us on Twitch, you can get all of our past videos for our D&D on YouTube. And if you can't watch like you're driving, you can get us wherever you find podcasts. But yeah, thanks. If you guys like what we do, show your love and support. Give, subscribe, follow, save, send your friends, tell your mom, whatever you guys want to do. Awesome.
We already told your mom, but other than that.
Okay, well, let's get into the game.
Okay, well, let's do the recap, because it's been a hot minute since we got to play. So we're taking a bit of downtime at the moment. Party has been working away on your individual endeavors. Before you were called once again, Alex, by the Dark Stain, the Lich who has been experimenting with your help and with the help of your body as a test field.
The D-Stain.
This time, she wanted to watch the newest sword that she'd created used in combat.
Sounds like a dick stain.
Yeah, at least it's a woman using my body for once,
Thank God. Thank God for that.
D-stain sounds like the dick stain.
Hey, you're messing with D-double-stain next
wearing
brain
gray
to your brain.
sweatpants.
I ain't gonna take no slack.
She's wearing gray sweatpants.
Gold chain. Alright. You all were whisked away to a mine nearby, where a party of spellcasters and their guards had locked themselves in to get away from the undead outside. The fight was quickly diffused with the use of some talking and Sylphie's ability to turn everything into a tea party.
Woo!
The new blade, still needing to be tested, was turned against your fellow party members instead.
What you gonna do, huh?
Try it out.
What you gonna do, bear there?
After this, you guys left the blight behind. You followed after Laura Baker, and the rest of her party from the Arcanum, who charged you with learning more about the Obsidian Portal and the secrets of the Dark Stain to report back to her. We ended as Laura teleported everyone to the gates of Alochrin, and you guys have been left here to explore. So you guys would see the massive walls hanging 60 feet over everything around here. Great archway, the highway that leads into the city itself, and the courtyard, or not the courtyard, the square that the gate spills into. You can see a pretty steady stream of traffic coming and going from the grand city here. The weather is a bit cooler than what you guys are used to. Still warm, but not the same,
I don't
like,
know if you can show that on
balmy. What are you guys doing?
I had to look at that a little closer.
I did have a question.
Okay, me too.
We had that rock from the balcony of her tower,
No one tell.
Yes.
and we were able to teleport to that balcony.
Yes.
Okay, hey guys, are you okay if we give the rock for the balcony to Laura and them?
Oh, the balcony rock?
I'm just saying we don't need it. We've been there enough.
I'm the one that normally teleports us there. So if we want, like,
What if we broke it in half?
oh yeah, we
Give
could.
half the rock to them.
Sure, we could do that.
Yeah.
We break the rock in half and give half to them.
There's a bunch of crumbles.
Somebody roll for this to see if you can get 2 usable pieces of stone out of this.
I'm great at stoneworking, you guys. What's the roll for stoneworking?
Does anybody have proficiency with stonemason's tools?
What are those?
It's a tool set.
Lance, you should take your sword back and the brilliant card.
Does anyone know a dwarf?
Maybe we wait. We have to go back there eventually anyways.
Yeah, you guys pick these up to be convenient to carry,
Yeah.
which means
Tiny.
not like big enough to easily split in
Yeah,
two.
very,
nicely.
very small.
I'm just saying we don't really need it. We could give it to them and might make their job easier.
Yeah, we'll just get one the next time we're there.
We could do that.
We'll just get
Right?
her to gate us. 'Cause
Well, we don't need to.
can-
We literally teleport there.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit riskier, I think, to go
Yeah.
without the rock. But we
I'm not
still know.
teleporting there without the 100%
But
guarantee.
but we know it better than they do. So
It's just the blight. You know, the
Yeah.
one that if we get stuck in, we die.
will you die?
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
just-
not taking
maybe just
I'm
Lance.
not taking a 99% chance. I'm taking an 100%
Okay,
chance.
all right.
just- it's just Lance.
We'll leave it.
It's just Lance.
We'll get
That's
another rock next time
Lance!
we're there, and we'll bring it to them.
So
Yeah.
where are we running to? We'll finish the recap.
Alex B. King says, "I'm dying, Runa."
What do you mean?
This is the first time hearing the accent.
No, no.
Yeah. It's
Don't
the,
worry
it's
about
the
it.
accent.
It's the accent.
What have you done?
It's
Nothing.
the accent.
If our stream suddenly ends, it's not because we
It
showed.
won't end.
We showed.
It won't end.
an
Shut up.
entire
Shut
vagina.
the fuck.
Showed a what?
It wasn't. It was also drawn.
Like a little bit.
What happened?
You know the cat animation? So I made a cat animation last night, and I was trying to figure out what to put in the blank screen so it doesn't show the top of our camera. So I put it in there, and then we realized swiftly that it may not work. So I found an Asterian GIF, okay?
And what was that GIF?
It's him waving. It's him being a very...
It's very
It's
innocent.
not visible on stream.
I know,
We're
I'm
getting
doing
there.
it!
Okay.
I literally have the other one pulled off.
Yeah,
to
Alex
the
even said the cat animation, yeah.
The background is it's fine. It's fine.
There's something in the okay.
So you guys are handing
We've
the
got it
stone over?
handled.
Is this something
We're
that's
not
happening?
handing over the stone, right? We're
Okay.
keeping it, and we're gonna get them a new
Yeah,
stone.
we're
when
gonna
there
keep
in the
it.
future.
Yeah, because she doesn't like gating us all the time.
I think it's a little bit. On
Well,
top
I can
of
figure out.
Daniel.
It's fine. It's fine.
So what do we got? What are we finishing?
So, you guys would find yourself entering into the grand city of Alochrin. You'd have to wait in line to get let through the gates. The inspection would be fairly cursory, but you guys would soon be let into the city. They take note of your many weapons and items and stuff that you have.
Oh, can you tell us about when we leave wherever we were to when we get to the city?
You teleported.
Oh, they teleported us.
Yeah, Laura teleported.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we went and talked to her, and then we're like, "Can you bring us to there?" And she was like, "No, I can't do that." And then we started talking about how excited we were to go there, and then she's like, "Fine, I guess I could go to Alochrin."
Yeah, that makes sense.
So she's like our grandma right now that brought us to the mall because we asked her to.
We want to
Okay.
go to Alochrin.
And now she's, we can teleport our way back, but she's staying the day in the city because of it.
Okay.
It's very sweet of her.
So the time between was instantaneous. You moved from there to here. You guys
Okay.
waited in line. You'd find yourself in the city. You would see the half cloaks with their like silver clasps on their shoulders and
I
the
wave at a
cloaks
cute
that
boy in line.
thrown behind them.
Okay.
As it is a three-tiered city is not the right word, but a three-walled city.
Danon
You
is
guys are
with
in-
us?
Let me
It's like
see.
a- it's
Yes,
like a-
Danon would be with you. Yeah, he was.
It's
with
like
you
Attack
during
on
the fight.
Titan.
Do they also have 3 walls? Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
the closer in, the more rich you are
Yeah.
because you're the more protected from the Titans.
Yeah, the last wall is just around the palace grounds, which are a huge sprawling palace grounds in the center, with the shining spires of the palace visible from here, the light reflecting off of the silver spires.
I was gonna be like, yeah, tell us about the city that we played a whole campaign in, and then realized we have a lot of new viewers.
Yeah, I do actually need to,
Yeah.
to give you the vibe here, yeah.
Well, I think it's been 40 years, right? So.
Yeah. At the...
Now there's 4 walls. They made a whole new ring.
Oh my God, there's an even poor section of
Yeah, the slums of the past.
At least you're
Or
not from the
nothing.
slums squared.
Yeah, at least
We at least get to eat dirt.
yeah, at least the old slums had wood in them, and not just like a whole pig pen for anyone who
I'm your peasant's peasant.
they drop old food off the 3rd wall into the 4th slum, and they just get collected in like a trough. Everyone has to go and
What in the animal farm is going on here?
What else we got going on?
So you guys would still see the massive storm eyrie that is rising from beside the castle, extending up above it with the rough stone pillar that makes it up, the massive
That looks
domed ancient structure on the top of it.
Right?
You don't see any
Pretty sick.
soaring knights coming or going from it, at the moment anyways. Alochrin would look much the same as it did last campaign. The streets are
shitty.
The streets are busy.
Oh.
People are moving back and forth. Most of the traffic, like most of the merchants and such, are going off to the right from you guys are towards the gate to the inner run. Excuse me. One thing that would change is there's no longer any markings of the Arcanum, and the spot where the Arcanum towers eclipse the inner run to watch over the gate there and to be able to like fire over them in case of defending the city. There's no longer the symbol of the Arcanum like on the side of that tower that looks over it. There is now a new symbol to it, one that none of you would be familiar with, though the tower remains the same.
oh, weird.
So you guys have the run of the city here. If you guys want to try to get into the inner run, it's not impossible for people of your level and general sort of importance.
I'm just gonna explore.
But yeah, you guys can explore the city if you want.
Yeah, I would ask somebody about the new symbol and what happened with the Arcanum.
Go ahead and make me your choice of an investigation or persuasion check.
Probably persuasion.
Or Arcana. Seems appropriate.
Good with all of those.
Gotta go behind everything, right?
Let me get mine.
I'm just gonna edit it. What?
You've got to put it behind your guys' camera.
No,
too.
because if it's behind our camera,
I'm
our
just gonna
camera
edit
sticks
it.
into the
Yeah, I'm just gonna edit the. I'm just gonna edit
What are we
it.
covering, Alex?
The foundry.
You can also
corner.
crop if you go
That's what
right
I'm
click.
doing.
You might not know this, but you can actually just like
Ah!
it's called
Isaac,
cropping.
that is a 26.
26. And which one did you roll?
Arcana.
'Kay.
Or persuasion, whatever. it was.
Whoa! I didn't know you knew so much about the Arcana.
Oh, yes. The university is no longer affiliated with the Arcanum. They now call themselves the Aoternum.
The Aoternum.
Yes, they're independent now. So,
Heyo. Is that their...
They have the king's blessing,
Slogan?
but they've split off from the Arcanum proper. Okay. And I think right now there's a temporary office in Wizardbarian's territory. I think he's allowed them a temporary office there. His towers are just past the entrance. If you walk past it, you'll get to the market district, and they're just to your left before the market district.
Okay, and we're in the outer run, right?
You guys are in the outer run, yeah.
And is Barian's Arcanum, right?
So Barian is a member of the Arcanum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so his university would be Arcanum.
If you wanted, so you weren't really set up as a university. You had your wizard tower.
Because I have my own, own school.
And then you had your own school, which was not in the city. That was in your like duchy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you still have your tower here. You still have students here. You still like sell things from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you weren't like so the Arcanum. The Mystic Arcanum, like that was in the city originally, was a collaboration between like the city built it. The Arcanum staffed it, and it was technically like Arcanum property. They ran it. It was related to them, and they trained students there. It has now, as you've been informed, split off entirely. So it is its own faction. The city is still allowing the Alochrin to use it, but the Arcanum is no longer affiliated with it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Originally, it was Sirac was the wizard in charge of it, who ran the university, and then last time you guys were here, it was Bran who was running it for the Arcanum. Piece of shit.
Well, didn't she have like a whole 180?
She changed. I don't know if I would call it a 180.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm thinking about last Saturday campaign, the cleric lady who was mean, but then turned out she was brainwashed and is actually nice.
Yes.
No, this was the mean person who was just a mean person.
Yes.
Lance could get adamantine armor. What's his armor right now?
He is wearing plate armor at the moment.
What does adamantine
It
armor
makes it
do?
so he can't be crit.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but
crit.
Isaac doesn't roll natural 20s.
Yes, he does! I crit 3 times in a fucking fight! 3 times in a row! Every roll against me was a crit!
You see them under my chair.
I won't take this.
To be fair, only one of them was an attack against you.
I do not
The statement is you don't roll natural 20s.
No, he's wrong. I believe he was telling a thing called a joke.
Maybe I need the adamantine armor.
It was like, for me?
For me.
Okay, so the Alochrin, unaffiliated university. Barian's not Arcanum, but he has they have a spot in his thing.
Yeah, so they tell you they believe that Barian has been allowing the Arcanum like an office there.
Okay.
I could get this, and then I'd have
All right.
something to like attack with.
Cool.
Because it's unarmed attack.
Do you guys want to go check out this Alochrin?
I don't even know what that means.
Absolutely.
Magic University.
Yeah. Magic! I want to go find some scrolls.
University
and I
is
have
like...
a list of items I want.
Ooh, do they have items?
I've been like making this list since I found out about magic
Guys.
items.
We just got here. I have no idea.
I'm so excited.
Well, you knew about the Arcanum. You
What
were like
if we
asking
get the
about it.
Well, it's not like
room.
Laura Baker gave us a brochure.
Yeah, what if we get a hotel room and then stay for like 2 days?
Sure, let's go find
And then
a
go
hotel.
explore everything. Well, we get it later. Let's go to this city school thing, this wizard one.
Well, do we like work our way into the middle? Just go-
I wanted to...
We could work our way into the middle.
Yeah.
Let's kind of explore.
Yeah, let's look everywhere.
All day.
But we should stay together.
Okay.
Just because we don't know what the city is yet. If there's very scary thieves guild, then...
Yeah, of course. We'll stay together, and I won't look extravagant, and I'll just look like
You
a
can look
peasant.
extravagant.
Anyone,
Let's go get
in
dressed.
case
Jasmine,
anyone...
Jasmine.
No, it's fine.
There's-
I'll just be
Hold on,
boring
hold on.
and lame.
Jasmine.
Store.
You can dress however you want here.
Yeah.
I don't care if you put on a yellow thong and walk around the city.
Don't do that.
Yellow's not my color.
Okay, whatever your color is.
I
green.
care. Don't do that.
What I'm saying is, we're not in enemy territory where we could be kidnapped and or murdered and
turned
or
into
other
butt
horrible
slaves.
things. Yeah, blood slaves. I thought you said butt slaves for a minute there.
Also,
You want to be my butt slave, Cyrus?
Oh,
We
Lance
can
is your
start a
butt.
new harem.
That's Lance's job.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Lance, are the benefits good? As a butt slave.
Yeah. Are they good?
Are you union?
There's no good way to answer this.
Yeah.
I lose
Does your mom know you're a butt slave?
one
Yes
way
or
or
no?
another, no matter what here.
Sylvia, I don't think he appreciates being a butt slave. He says he's losing.
I'll talk to him
Yeah.
later. I'll show that that's later.
All right. Well, let's walk
See,
around
now
and
you're
explore.
starting to get relationships, I think.
Okay, but do you see that dress store? We should go there, get changed, and there's like a guy's store conveniently right next to it, and we all get dressed into something super fancy and we go in the city.
In the outer ring.
But not like, okay, not super,
I don't think they're
super
gonna really
fancy.
have anything.
Well, what if, okay, so what if we change how we look each ring? So like we're like cosplaying.
Okay. We look like just,
I changed my form to Sylphie because I can be Sylphie here.
You're your douche.
And I'm gonna have like
I
like tip my cap, and then I have like my
You
no,
lady
listen, I'm describing something.
Okay.
So like she like touches the cap of this guy, and then her hair turns into like snake braided
Snakes are all like.
pigtails.
jeez.
No, they do it themselves so that they're not like it's like, you know how snakes can intertwine.
It's humane.
Yeah. And they have like little ribbons at the bottom. And then she's got like a little cloak, like a little red cloak. And she kind of looks like Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
I'm going to tie my t-shirt or like whatever my tunic with a little like knot in like the belly area, like they used to do. They like tie a knot in their t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I have like a little makeshift crop toppy thing going
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Can any of us not be stolen from?
Why?
Because they should hold all of our money.
We all have bags of holding. Pretty hard to steal from a bag of holding.
But what if they just take the bag of gold?
Yeah, just take walking around money, like 1,000 gold or whatever.
Yeah, but where do we put the rest?
Yeah, don't you have a cool bag?
I normally leave it in my hair, so I'm not like super. I'm more stressed.
You carry all that gold around your hair. It's so heavy.
Yeah.
Wow, you have a neck.
I don't carry all of it, but a lot of it. I like that thing about her, so it's not all of it, but it is
Yep.
a thing about
You
her.
have a bag of holding though, right? Didn't you
Yeah.
steal a bunch of books or something with it?
I also have a bag of holding.
That was a
and
different
Dahlia also has a
character.
bag of holding.
Oh, okay. I'm just
But
the
I
only
still
one
have
without a bag of holding.
You have a satchel, the one.
I do have a backpack of
Yeah.
holding.
Wait, can we just put it in yours? It'd be very noticeable if yours got stolen.
Okay.
Okay.
I leave my valuables in her very.
I'm going to.
I put a modest like 80,000 gold in my backpack. Probably most of it was there anyway.
I'm gonna put all of my money in there and just take from it when we need.
Do we have the same amount of money?
I'm
84.
gonna-
Oh wait, I'm looking at your money. That would be the exact same amount of money. I put 70,000.
I put my 84,000 in there. So all of our money is in her purse,
Yeah.
which we can see at all times, so it's very easy to tell if we get robbed.
I'm gonna step.
I'll just take like 100 platinum.
Once we find like an inn or something, I'm just gonna
We
go
just
into a
pull it out of
bathroom
there.
Okay.
and I'm going to come out
Carry it.
wearing
No,
my
it's fine.
magical stuff. So I have my I put on back my like It Man gi
Mhm.
with the fire like my fire shit on it.
Yeah.
No shirt underneath.
Oh yeah.
Like
So you guys are finding an inn?
we're just
doing
walking around the
clothing
city.
things right
You
now.
interrupted my
Oh,
explaining.
Yeah. Sorry, I got thinking about inn.
Gi, no shirt underneath.
I always forget you have abs.
Chest, hair, a little bit, tiny bit,
You
maybe.
just don't act like you have abs, you know?
Metal belt, like a chain belt, holding the gi closed. And then just like black slacks, like dress pants, with shoes.
Very nice. Lance is like, I'm in armor. And Damon's like, I'm in not armor.
No, Damon.
And Adalia's like, I'm in not armor.
Damon would absolutely do an outfit change given the opportunity.
You'd be like piratey.
I would like go over to Adalia. I'm like,
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
you should do the red and gold dress.
Okay. So she'll put on her red gold
Lance,
dress.
I want you to get dressed up, but don't take your armor off, so don't get dressed up.
You guys haven't seen Adalia like this.
Yeah.
It's
He's
like
like-
a nice dress.
Takes out like a bandana, like ties around his arm, so he's got like a splash of color with the armor, and he's like,
Perfect.
nice, yeah.
You can take it off further in.
The dress is like a little fancy for like the
Adalia's?
rest of our group aesthetic, but I don't really mind.
Hers is like a styly red gold kind of like sundress flowy thing that comes down to like mid thigh.
Yeah, it's cute.
I don't mind.
Uh-huh. And then throughout the rings, we'll
Fashion's about
change into
standing
what
up.
matches it. You know, like we're trying to match each ring's fashion.
Okay.
You know.
So, you guys have the city at your disposal. The outer run, if you want to get introduced to
I
it.
just realized that Sophie and Lance look like they did at the beginning of the campaign. Like, all armor and then one, like, in, like, full cloak. Like...
Yeah.
This is how they introduce cities. What do you mean?
So, the outer run has the Warren, which is the slums.
We are going to not go there.
Yeah, wouldn't be introduced to you as a enjoyable place to go walk around.
Okay, I hear they have a great education program. Okay.
I heard it was church run.
I hear religion makes the best teachers, and I think society and history
I thought I was the
should
cleric.
also show that everyone raised in a religious
You
setting
should start doing Lorelei's voice.
has very prosperous and unproblematic views about the world.
It would have been really funny if you started talking as Lorelei. Like, Lorelei coming back up.
It's fine, I told you.
I would have a fucking field
you know what?
day with
So-
this group.
So that we actually get on the correct pattern, let's do our ad break here, because it's 7:04, and that way we're not doing it like weird the
Ooh.
whole episode.
Oh,
So
yeah.
folks, we're going to take a 3-minute break. We're not going to do anything while you're gone. We're just going to run some ads. We'll take a break as well. We'll be right back to continue exploring Alochrin. See y'all very soon.
Just, if you want to press the button.
I did.
You know I can see the stream
I pressed it.
on the Twitch manager,
Yes, I
right?
pressed it.
So are we off now?
1, 2, 3.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I can't believe you didn't say hi when I
Welcome
pressed
back.
it.
Well, I'm on a delay, so it takes a second.
Let me tell you
to come
one
over.
I pressed it before I pressed 1.
Yeah, my brain is on a delay, so...
That a lot makes sense now, Alex.
Well, let's
Don't
go
say that
wander.
about him.
Let's go
He said that
wander.
about
Thanks.
him. There it is.
Let's go wander the outer ring, and
Yeah.
see what we find, and then it sounds like the gate to the inner ring's by that one tower anyway, so we can check that place out on the way by.
What is the architecture of Alochrin like? Is it, like, different?
Alochrin is one of the notable things about Alochrin is a lot of the buildings are very similar to each other. Much of Alochrin is built and owned by the kingdom. So if you guys remember when you moved into those houses in the one district, they all had the same roof. They all had different floor plans. But
Big
were pretty
Reds.
similar. Yeah, Big Reds. places
Speaking of
like-
Big Red, it sounds like communism to me.
It's actually a monarchy, which is distinctly not communism. Yeah.
There's distinctly not enough.
Oh, you mean
going
our
around.
housing.
Okay.
What?
We are
So
all
anyways,
the
yeah,
kingdom.
a lot of the city is built and owned by the monarchy specifically, and is not purpose built by the people here. So a lot of it's pretty similar and kind of on theme.
I get a little walk from the ground of the inner ring, or the outer ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the,
Nice
Mark.
Alochrin.
but I want to get a ring from each, like a rock for each ring. So that
Okay.
if we need to teleport somewhere, we could
Yeah,
teleport
just get
directly in.
Probably get a rock
Because I want to come back.
from the king's bedroom.
We've been given an
Seems
opportunity
handy.
to come back,
Yeah.
and I'm taking it.
Yeah. So Outer Run has the Mar, has the docks, has the Adventurers Guild. It has Barion's Tower. Those are kind of the major... Oh, and Bar Street, of course, are the major attractions of the Outer Run. And there is also, just off of the lake and over the forest, a floating city that hangs in the sky, which you guys would be rather
turn and we're like,
familiar with.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there is
didn't
a
notice
second
that.
city that hangs in the sky, and it does look like there's some traffic that is going to and from that city.
could
from,
go there.
From Alochrin, back and forth.
We can
How
check
does
it
it
out.
staying in the sky?
Magic, I assume. Because gravity doesn't do that.
That's crazy.
Can I roll to see if I know anything about that?
I mean, it's not obscure at all. You guys would know that
So
Alochrin has a second sister city to it that is an old wizard city from the age of Learning.
I meant more like the city state. They have
Yeah.
something called a mythal. Is what you.
No, not in my world. That's not.
This is directly from the floating cities of when they were back. They used something called a mythal to stay up.
In specifically, I think it's Dragonlance that had the Netheril Empire.
Yeah.
I think it's the Dragonlance setting, but that is specific to the Dragonlance setting. That's not like a D&D wide thing. They had mythals, they had Proclives who move mountain, the spells that let you like make a floating city, and the Netheril Empire.
Yeah, 10th level spells.
Yeah, it was full of floating cities, but that is not the way floating cities work in my setting.
We could go there after.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's actually very in.
It just seems pretty snooty.
Well, we can.
We're the perfect people for that.
I just like standing out.
Well, we could check it out. What's the closest? The Mar?
To you guys, you're like, it opens up basically onto Bar Street. So Bar Street's the closest, and then the Mar is one way, and the docks is the other way.
Let's go to the Mar.
There's also the temple, which would be like a tourist attraction. There is the Temple of Light here, which is like the headquarters of the Temple of Light.
That's in the middle, though, isn't it?
No, it's right. So like you come in the gate. There's Bar Street goes out this way. There's like the temple just like along the run this way, and then you get the Mar over here and the docks over here. So temple's to your right. You're staring at Bar Street, and then past the temple is the Mar.
What's in the Mar?
The Mar is the giant market.
Oh, yeah.
The industrial area.
Yeah, Bar Street
The
looks pretty
Colosseum
cool.
is just past the Mar as well. I almost
Like,
forgot about the
I
Colosseum.
know.
There's also the Colosseum.
We'll have to come back.
Oh, there's a Colosseum. We could fight in the Colosseum.
No, you're banned from Coliseum.
You could fight if you want.
No, last time he fought a bunch of trolls and scared me to death.
That was a black market fighting ring down underneath where no one
I
could
don't
see
care.
it.
I could shred those trolls now.
I don't care. You're banned. I'm looking to Adalia for support.
I missed this. What happened?
He almost got himself killed while you were still a mess because he wanted to fight a bunch of trolls by himself.
Like 9 of them. He
I
won.
think it was
you can
11.
handle 9.
No, he never got drawn.
Yeah, he
You
only
can
is
handle a few
alive
trolls.
because he got lucky.
But this isn't trolls, and it's like there's guards outside of it. He could go in. That's a safe one. That's one where they'll revive you after.
I don't like it.
Let's at least check it out. Come on.
Because the other one was a black market one.
No.
I send a message into Cyrus's head. Don't worry, she'll get drunk.
Okay, let's go to the market.
She doesn't know I sent that because I sent it in his head.
We're going over the market.
You guys make your way to the market, going around the side. You would pass by the Temple of Light, which is a really grand and imposing building. Unlike most of the buildings that are kind of like the real estate is a hot commodity in this city. The temple though has lots of space around it. It has its own kind of section. It is this towering building. Steps that go up and up and up to the front of it. There's not a lot of people coming and going, but the doors are wide open, and occasionally you can see people coming.
This is
up
one
and
with
down.
like the statue, right? The big statue in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I remember.
Okay.
You guys head on past this. You would see the gate to the inner run. You would see the like guard booth set into the wall on either side here. The massive archway. People coming and going. But again, the people coming and going into here are mostly like quite wealthy looking people. The merchants that do get in here are getting stopped, searched, talked to. A few of them are turned away. But you can see people coming in and out here. You continue on past this. The next thing you'd see on the left would be Barian's Tower. Rising up. Got a gated like courtyard around it.
Looks kind of like a penis.
You can see a couple people like going around it as the entryway is like on the other side facing some of the buildings.
Things look like a penis.
One of the floors that you guys can see extending above it has an addition that's been built out of it. So the tower comes up, and then there's like a bump that comes out of it that is all cogs, machines, and like steam moving around
An
in it.
infected penis. Yeah. Yikes.
Continuing past this, you guys would hit the bazaar. So you can see stalls set up.
Oh yeah!
You fucking nuts.
And just a quick shout out because me and Alex will probably be doing a bazaar stream here.
We're trying to find time.
They talk about nothing else.
What's a bazaar?
It's the best game that's since last.
There's a really cool roguelike auto battler game made by a ex like a
best game
Hearthstone
since Slay the Spire.
streamer.
An actual bazaar is like a big flea market, like open air.
I know what an
market.
actual bazaar is.
Okay.
I don't know why I was so excited.
They've been playing a game also called the Bazaar.
Us? You mean everybody?
They named the market after the game. I'm pretty sure.
All right, we're going to the market.
So yeah, massive open air market. Tents everywhere, more permanent stalls set up around, cramped like walking quarters here. If you continue on,
This sounds like where you get robbed but have fun.
Yeah.
If you continue on, you'll start to find the more like permanent shops
I'm okay with that.
built into buildings. Also, like along the edge of the bazaar would have those as well.
We're keeping an eye on our stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all in her bag that we can see. Well, at least my stuff is.
Okay, Dana, you watch me, and I will have fun.
Yeah, I'm best at stealing things. Watching them isn't exactly my forte, but
It's really hard to watch when you don't, how do you steal without knowing
But,
you're
you know
being
what to
watched?
look for.
Lance?
You're so good at
just-
knowing
I just-
criminals, and you're so talented.
he puts his bag on his front.
You look like a dad.
Here, I have an idea.
If we're really that worried, just take it off.
Do you have a
Put it on his
backpack
back.
or do you have anything on you?
I have my backpack of holding.
It's a sack. It's like
Yeah.
it's a.
My, like,
that's not a
knapsack.
backpack. It's
Is
a
anything right by it?
satchel.
Yeah.
It's a big bag.
It's just
too.
on my back.
I'm going to cast a conjure fire elemental, but I'm going to make a small guy,
That's what I
Okay.
did,
and I'm
'cause
just
it's
going
a
to
strap
perch
bag.
him up.
Yeah.
Here. You watch her back and make sure nothing gets into her bag.
Ah! It's gonna burn me?
No,
Okay.
I just have a lot of gold in
there's a
there.
fire elemental sitting on your bag.
That's kind of cute.
So yeah, you guys stop, take a minute, summon a little fire elemental.
Away from seeing eyes. Because otherwise you're going to be like, why are they hiding? You know?
Kind of like a big target, but
Like,
a
if we could-
whole fire element
it's a little
waiting.
perception.
I don't understand. What
He's a deterrent. There is a
Yeah.
little fireman sitting on your backpack.
While we talk about how rich we are and how we don't want our stuff stolen, it's not in front of the entire market.
Yeah, you guys can do this away from.
We can also just do it telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, it's all in our heads, but it's still away because why are, if they see us hiding our bags or putting them in front, what's in them? Why are they hiding them?
Yeah, you guys can wait before you're in the bazaar
Yeah.
to do your preparations.
Thank you.
Or maybe you get into it and you realize, this is tight quarters and seems kind of easy opportunity, and you guys can backtrack and set yourselves up with a little fire elemental.
Oh man, there's a pufferfish, a barrel, and a shell over there.
Holy shit.
That's a good setup.
Solid.
Wow.
Oh my god, look at the
It
docks.
needs a water wheel though, to really get off the
jokes.
ground.
But that's at the docks beside the frigate.
Oh yeah.
Right? They just installed the captain's wheel.
Oh, there's a crow's nest.
And our inner secrets have gotten into our inner circle.
Okay, you keep your mouth shut. I'll
Even
hit you with a
inner
double
secret-
barrel.
Just play the game. It's like
secret.
$50 for early access. It'll be free to play, but it's worth it.
You paid $50 for a free-to-play game?
You better believe I did. After watching it for a month and wanting to play
Honestly, everything here is really good, but their port's kind of shit.
I understand it though. If you
Yeah.
like the studio and want to support it, I paid $50 for
They made a
Dark
good
and
game.
Darker
it. Yeah.
when they were early access because I wanted to support them. And
I
they
mean,
were
I
getting
did, but
sued.
to be fair, I have put a lot of money into Fortnite.
And
I
Genshin
did a free
Impact.
No.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact's a partner tab.
And I'm actually getting something I couldn't have gotten without paying money, which is time playing it now. As opposed to a skin, which doesn't give you anything.
So, we're walking into the market.
Indeed. So you've got the little fire elemental on your back with your bag now, playing guard.
I also
dog.
talked to an Ignan. I'm like, if she does anything stupid or goes anything crazy, you come get me immediately.
It's like looking at the bag, looking at her, looking at you, looking at the bag, looking at her, looking at you. This confusion written across the face.
I tell him, I'm like, if she starts to get hurt or gets in a fight or does anything that you think I should know about that would endanger her, you come get me. You just hear.
There's a lot of instructions.
I'm talking to the fire element.
It's very thorough.
Okay.
I'm already walking around.
Yeah.
I want... Okay, so... We're all together. Staying together. Let's head, like, for a snack first. Little, like, walk-around snack.
Yeah, so you guys would find yourself underneath the
Here's
tarps
this
that
bread
make up this
From
bazaar.
Ethlindir.
Most of them just like running from
16
one
off of
stall
every
to the
roll I
next.
have.
You guys hit
Can't let
patches
them
of sunlight as you're
chase
moving
you down.
through the bazaar. There's lots of food around you, but you are like rubbing shoulders with people as you go. It is busy here. You can see people like along the outside trying to work carts into places, but there's only like you can't get them into the depths of this bazaar.
It's why she's covered fully in cloak.
Yeah, there's lots of all sorts of food you can get here. There's lots of things, like you smell them far before you get to them, grilling all sorts of food. There are places that have like chilled setups that have like ice and other things that would not be common. There's also a lot of food that is like clearly not from here. Like you would see some stuff that you would recognize in like food vendors back in Yang, not looking as fresh as it would be in Yang.
There's a 4-week-old biffum bowl.
I like...
Ugh.
I'm like...
Just heat
What
on
is,
fire
what is
for 2 to
Griffin's
3 minutes.
plates? No. Griffin's bowls,
Yeah,
Griffin's
yeah,
plates.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it a very small plink at the bar? And why does it only sell vegetarian food?
So we pick up some food.
You sell minty food that is so minty it makes your mouth very cold.
The seafood here, or sorry, not seafood, but the like lake fish and stuff here, would be quite a fresh selection.
Yeah,
here.
we're going for something
Yeah.
right-ish and new.
Yeah, lots of whitefish. There's also like larger like lake fish here too. Like it's a deep lake, so there's lots of fish that's available here, and it would be kind of like on the side of like the local specialty.
Is that
would
a
be the fish.
kraken?
No.
I think that is
A
just an
Kraken
octopus.
burger?
They do. The one thing that would be new since last time you guys were here, but has persisted for a long time, would be the crocodile meat.
What?
Crocodile meat.
They came when the city was in the sky above and never left. So there is like purple crocodile meat that is available regularly here.
Purple crocodile.
I know Yaikzal's new favorite food. Purple crocodiles.
Well, we've had saltwater crocodile. Oh, I'll try some. I'm gonna grab a kebab.
Okay.
But I am friends with an albino crocodile. I still want to try it.
Well, these ones are purple. I give
It's
her. I'm like, this is delicious.
I'll try a bite.
Natural selection.
So you guys try it. It is not like any meat you have eaten before. It's almost like woody, like nutty, almost. Like it doesn't.
Have you eaten crocodile before?
No, it is not crocodile. It is from another universe. It is
They're
like
the same thing.
It's just like
Alligators
balls.
and crocodiles. The difference is how pussy one of them is.
They actually taste really different. I've had both.
this would not taste like crocodile is supposed to taste like.
Honestly,
This-
I'll be honest. Alligator is better.
They mean the same
I
thing.
thought you were saying crocodile and pussy are the two things you've eaten.
Well, I've eaten some crocodile pussy, but let's not talk about that.
What the fuck?
Do you know that was during our jungle trip? Do you
That's
not
what I'm
remember?
saying. Jungle Feet. What was that? Jungle Boogie. Great song, by the way. Look up Jungle Boogie. It's great.
Anyways, you
I'm
guys
gonna
try this-
buy one, take one bite of it, and go, and hand it to Dana.
Go who will biting on.
I hand it to Lance.
He'll eat it, but yeah, it's strange. It is strange. There's not a ton of people selling it, but it's there. They're all like advertising it really heavy, of like literally out of this world. Like it's.
I'm gonna roll to see if I like it. I'm also gonna roll to see how much spice I put on it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Marin's here.
Oh,
Marin!
hey, what's that weird stall? Looks like a slice of some type of dough with
A triangle?
sauce on it.
So she fucks with this alligator meat.
It says Jacobson slice.
How spicy
Wow.
does it have to be
That
for her
looks
to
so
fuck with this
cool.
alligator meat?
No.
No, I'm rolling on a D10.
Oh, I see.
D10
It
to
wasn't
see
a
level
question.
between 1 to 10
Okay.
to see how
What is
spicy.
that thin
So
sliced
Marin says, I'm
sausage?
here. Hi, Marin. It's nice to see you again.
So, it's like she barely spiced it. Like she
Okay,
like
okay, you
put
just
some on,
genuinely like
salt
it?
and peppered it with
Mhm.
a little bit of spices,
Mhm.
and then was like and just devoured
Isn't
it.
that kind of rude?
So in the market, Isaac,
Like,
what do we
you just-
see
Did you see them season it?
of like note or
Yeah.
catching or interesting?
No.
Yeah,
That
like
would be
made a whole
interesting to us.
kebab. It has like oil,
right.
like the sauce is. You just took their food that they had cooked and were like, "I'm going to add more stuff."
You
to
see
it.
me do that to every single place we ever go.
I just had the thought right now.
Really?
Yeah,
This is
I-
something I do every
I'm
time
trying
I
to
eat.
think about other people more, and this is a
Stop
weird
it.
consequence of that.
Stop it. I don't think about them. Stop trying to make me think about them.
Okay. Bye.
A great evil was born that day.
It's in her head.
One that would afflict the continent for generations.
Hey, Wolfrose, I'm thinking it's in my best interest if I help you destroy my friends.
This was foretold. This
Honestly,
was in the prophecy that if you turned on us, we would all die.
Well, you better make sure that
Sounds
you
like
don't.
I can't lose.
You better not make sure you don't go to Gorms and Ramsey's shop because as a chef, if
Oh,
you
is
Angels-
he the satyr?
Angel's Pub.
Gormden Ramsey,
Yeah.
Yeah, Gordon's Ramsey's Angel's Pub, you know? We're like,
Yeah.
he would beat the shit out of you for putting stuff on his food.
No, he's super nice. He like over
yeah, he's
compliments.
actually like
That's his whole
really,
thing.
really sweet.
Yeah.
He's a brunette.
Yeah. This
It's actually a
is
girl.
freaking delicious.
What are you? A beautiful sandwich! I'm actually Australian now and not British.
He's branched out of cooking into self-help. It's kind of great.
So, to answer your question, Daniel, look around. There is a little bit of everything here. Around the outsides is where you'll find more traditional shops. You'll have like your
buttons.
smiths, your like something that needs like big amounts of inventory. Scattered throughout here is whoever's there for the day. There is occasionally a couple of students around here from the Aoternum, but not very commonly, and usually not selling anything very important. Gems, traveling supplies. A lot of them are kind of like whatever their last important stop was. Stuff from Camerdel being displayed here as like exotic goods being brought in. Stuff from I can't remember the name of the continent to the north now, but
Starts with a G.
yeah, I think you're right. It does start with a G.
It's not. Oh fuck, we were
Galir.
there. Galir. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff from Galir being shown off here. So there's a lot of like your traveling merchants that haven't made it big, but are
Okay.
traveling
fine.
far enough.
We'd have a browse.
to
I'd have a
add
browse
exotic
around.
goods.
Like if there's something super cool or
Yeah.
that
Okay.
I would be interested in, I might get it. But just have a browse, have a talk.
Okay.
Danon,
Where are all the blood puppets?
I don't know. Danon, whoever finds the best present gets whatever they want.
The
kiss
hottest
Lance.
sex.
Well, that's kind of a given. But
Wait. Sorry, I'm the part. This sounds very interesting. Whoever gets the best present gets to top the other.
that was the implication.
Oh, you guys get it. I'm glad you guys get. I am very smart.
There was like, yes, that's what we're talking about.
Sylvie fully believes she gave you the answer. I want you guys to know you guys said that. She's like, I'm glad you guys understand. I am very smart.
I find like
And then she walks off.
I find like a decorated wand sheath that is like shaped like a cat.
Oh, this weird rosebud is really...
Anyways, okay, moving along. We checked the market out. We
Yeah,
hang out.
Dana would split and go looking for something to surprise you with.
Oh shit! I got
You start looking, yeah. So if you guys want to wander through, there's a lot of strange things to find in the market here. What is anybody looking for? Any like sort of class of things in particular that they might find at a place like this?
Let's go one by one.
Sure.
We all don't want to talk because we know we're going to talk over each other.
I will go.
Okay.
I am looking for cool fabrics, cool clothes for fashion ideas, so like cool different kind of clothes.
Mhm.
I'm looking for fun little magic items and accessories, and I'm looking for cool belt buckles for Dana.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me a d20.
My dice!
Oh yeah. The second person to pull dice out mid-session.
My favorite game, my favorite sessions of D&D
You
where you don't
always
even
forget. Shut up.
I do.
Yeah, I got nothing.
my dice are in my bag at home. I took them out
Here.
for Kelowna.
You fool. Show off the dice bag, yeah.
Damn, look at
He's
the
a
booty on that
hefty
Kirby.
boy. He's a hefty.
I will get a D20. How do I make sure I get a D20? That seems good. That's a 10. I don't know if I wanted to
For-
add me anything.
For
No,
context, he could have gotten the second biggest one.
I don't go for second place.
So Marin said there's a restaurant in their city called Hell's Kitchen that is not actually associated with Gordon Ramsay, but they had a bakery that was located above the restaurant called Angel Food.
So our joke was an actual thing that
Yup.
exists.
Someone thought about it.
That's awesome.
I love it so much.
So with a 10, you go looking about, you don't find any magical trinkets. You do find a lot of fashion ideas here. One of the things you would notice is a lot of the fashion ideas here you are already getting. Like, you see the stuff that's in circulation, and you realize, like, a lot of the stuff you're looking at probably comes from here, like, a few weeks late from when it hits the scene here in Alochrin. This is kind of a mecca for fashion and stuff like that.
I
So
gotta get in this city.
and you would realize, like, normally in, like, somewhere like the Outer Run, which isn't tailored for the nobility here, this is, like, a high... You can find some high-quality, like, fashion items here. And you realize you're not the only one looking. Like, a couple of the shops on the outside are clearly distributing or like, what's on their, like, B-tier shelves are what people in the market are adopting and taking to other places. So you realize, like, you probably already hear about a lot of this stuff, and you're now, like, a week ahead of your usual cycle.
Ooh.
As for belt buckles, you can find all sorts of belt buckles here. There is a particular penchant for people who are, like, from Alochrin. A lot of the kind of city spirit centers around either, like, depictions of the Shining Palace or griffins are a really strong motif here, with them having the Wind Knights here, the Soaring Knights. So that's... and then, of course, a lot of, like, Newel Deer related iconography.
Okay, I'll drop like 50 gold on a really cool griffin belt buckle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably get one that, like, comes through and has a bit of, like, cog work to it, and, like, the griffin, like, rears back and then, like, latches over the thing that goes through the loop if you
That's
want.
cool. I want that in
Yeah.
real life.
It would be like a knight's spear coming out, and the griffin ends, like, biting it, and the knight's spear is what will, like, go through the loop on your belt, and then the griffin bites it to, like, seal it closed there.
That's cool. I don't know if I can undo that in a hurry, but we'll... Practice makes perfect.
It will take a little bit of practice, but it's not meant to be difficult to unbuckle.
Yeah, no wonder if you're wearing this. Hubba.
Alright, who wants to take a look around next?
I would disappear. You guys,
Dan, go.
Yeah.
well, you guys would find me later.
Okay.
Oh.
He's cheating.
You guys just look and Cyrus is...
He has another adventuring party. He's meeting up with them.
So, we said we were sticking together.
Oh, good point.
I don't know.
And
No,
we're missing-
I wouldn't.
I immediately run off.
I wouldn't have left. Because I made a
Okay,
big point
if
of it.
Jasmine ran off, then you're good to disappear.
I'm like by the outside. I'm like.
As long as you bring someone with you.
If you want to try and follow me around, you can, but I'm making no effort
I
to stick
want
with the
to
group.
go to the Smiths. Can anybody want to stay with me, or you guys just gonna leave me here? We'll be okay.
What if we split up into our pairs? Because they're gone. There's 4 of us, and I kind of want to go do my own thing. You and Adele, you, me, that's them. I got my money back from her if I saw her disappearing.
You know what? Let's just stay as a group.
Yes.
We can just do. Let's just stay as a group, and we can just go through each thing. I think that's probably easier.
Well, we're the group now. But, yes, I'm down.
Okay.
Do you see her? You see how fast she is walking away from us?
I would stop.
Hard to tail though.
I would
It's
stop
kinda
at the
bouncing.
Smiths on the outside when we're walking by them.
Except for the fact that you're
Yeah,
very,
so-
very cute.
There's one or two like spots for a little like pop-up foundry
Yeah.
in the market.
I go
that
there.
The random people can use, or there's like a proper Smith shop.
Don't
around the
remind me of
edges.
Foundry.
I go to the Smith shop.
Okay. You make your way to this like proper store.
And they have like the forges and everything going.
Yeah. There's it's like a pretty big store. There's one big forge, kind of like the forge is kind of part of the store. Like at the back of the store, instead of having like a table to show goods, there's the actual forge, the like anvil in the middle. You can see a bunch of apprentices running around. You can hear by the noise of it, there must be a back room with like more anvils, and there's one like middle-aged or older-looking dwarf who is like overseeing what looks like a older apprentice who's working on this like big forge in the middle, but he's keeping an eye out for anybody coming through the shop either. And you see the dwarf will look over at you. He's got like gold work and beads through his beard.
I'm just chatting with him. Hello.
Howdy.
Hi. I have a little bit of interest in forging.
Are you here to learn, or
Well, I'm more interested. Like, how do you guys heat your forge?
depends what's available. For the most part, it's going to be coal and other things like that. Every once in a while, we have something special to heat it with. For a time, we had a can't remember what the wood was, but it burned for about a year and hot too.
Would you be open to if I try something?
I'm going to need a little more explanation before I trust you with my flames.
Well, I'm not going to be hurting anything. I'm helping your flames.
You got to understand. Not going to let someone just go tinkering with my flames without knowing what I'm getting into.
I'm going to cast Manipulate Flame,
Okay.
or Flame Manipulation. I'm going to make a ball in my hand, and then I'm going to condense it down until it's like white hot.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if this will work.
So you're going to use magic to make the fire hotter.
I'm going to make magic to make the fire.
I see.
I want to see if there's a concept for a forge that doesn't need fuel. That could be permanent.
You're welcome to try, I suppose, but I'm going to send you into the back with one of the smaller forges.
Sure, let's go.
As he will take you to the back, and you can see he's got a couple of like it kind of honeycombs into a few different like forging workshops on the inside here. The material is like laid out in the middle, and then you go around it to get to the different like honeycombs. He goes over to one of them and, all right, girl, off the forge. We're gonna fuck about.
She can use it, I just want to see if it'll work.
Aye, but I need her to put away what she's working on first.
Sure.
As she looks over and like, oh, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes is fine. As she finishes up, she's working on something like rather small, but that's still in its like infant stages at this point. You can't really make out what it is. It's mostly raw metal at this point. She finishes what she's doing with it and quenches it, and kind of steps out of the way and looks over with interest. Right?
I'm going to use the Manipulate Flame. I'm going to put it into the forge, make it up to the size of the entire inside, and then I'm going to condense it down into just like a sheet of like 1 inch thick of like whitest, hottest flame that I can make on the bottom.
Okay.
And just pour power into it until I can get it super, super hot.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just grab, do you have an iron ingot or something?
Yeah, he'll hand you a piece of iron.
I'm just going to walk over and set it into the forge.
You watch the piece of iron slowly come up to temperature, getting brighter and brighter, and then whiter and whiter.
I'm letting it get real hot, and then right before when I think it's going to melt, I'm just going to reach in and grab it,
Okay.
pull it out, and I'm going to see. I'm going to see if it's like pliable by my hands.
Not in any way that would be like super useful, but it is like if you've gotten it that close to melting, eventually it will become sort of moldable, but not in a way that's like.
Yeah, like you can't. It's
It would help you do some interesting things off the beginning, but you wouldn't like shape a whole sword by hand.
No, for sure. But like for example, like I can take the ingot and I could like pull it out and kind of like in my hands and roll it into a bit of a bar, like a dowel kind of thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It needs like proper hammering and sanding to be really fine, but you can like shape the ingot into like a rough kind of stubby bar.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna like, in with my hands, like fold it, hammer it, fold it, stick it back in, because I can just keep the flame in there.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah,
long as I'm
as
having
long
the
as you
spell.
keep focusing on it.
All right, I think this could work. Do you have anything a little harder that takes more heat?
I mean, I've got some more calcium you could try.
Sure.
As he will come over and try not to fuck this one up. It's a pain in the ass to make these bars.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in and like really, really heat the fire as much as I can.
Are you familiar with Smith's tools? Like, are you proficient with them?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make me a Smith's tools check.
Okay. What do I use for that?
In this case, dexterity would probably be most appropriate.
Okay, that is a 19.
19.
15 minus, or plus 5 minus 1.
Okay. So the 19, so you know one of the things about orichalcum is like if you get it too hot, it all just comes apart.
Okay.
So it's not going to be something you can like mold by hand. You're going to have to use tools for this because if you get it to the point you can mold it by hand, you don't have orichalcum in your hands anymore.
Okay, I get it to the right temperature.
Yeah,
and then pull it out.
You heat it correctly. You're like getting closer to it, and you can see the dwarf getting like more nervous, but you do know what you're doing, and you pull it out before it starts to degrade and start to shape it. And,
Set it onto the anvil.
Yeah.
Cling, cling.
Start to shape it with the hammer. Yeah.
All right. No, that'll work.
Yeah. So the thing you're noticing about your like flame is you do still need a crucible of some kind to do it. Like you need something to keep the heat in one place. Like if it was just a flame by itself without like something to contain it in, a lot of the heat wouldn't be where
You need like an enclosed forge.
You need some sort of enclosed place to do this in, and then the shaping, and obviously you need tools and stuff for that. But yeah, as long as you're focusing on it with the way your magic works and with the way your heritage works, you don't need a bunch of fuel, you don't need someone working the bellows, you just need a crucible that can stand up to whatever temperature you're subjecting it to. And then for all the rest of the parts of forging, you of course need the tools for that.
Okay. I guess one final test. Do you have something that you think you couldn't melt? Or couldn't forge?
I've got adamantium, bits and pieces of it.
That's magic. Here, let me see.
As, he will, he doesn't have like an ingot of it, he will go and take this, this very, very old looking blade. There's no hilt or anything on it, and he hands it to you. It's a fairly thin blade, and then when he hands it to you, you almost drop it. Like it is extraordinarily heavy.
Yeah.
It's like a rapier, but it weighs way more than a
Yeah.
great maul.
Now, because the fire is magic, I'm going to try to heat up the adamantine.
Okay.
I'm pouring the heat.
You pour the heat on, you give it like every bit of heat you can give it, and the adamantine does not soften whatsoever.
What am I missing?
You can't work adamantine with flame. It's not heat that requires it. It is extremely difficult to make things out of adamantine.
What do they do it with?
You wouldn't know. You don't.
Okay, because I thought it required magical parts to it.
There's definitely magic somewhere in the forging process for the most part, but adamantine is an extremely annoying metal to try to work with.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Thanks anyways.
Yeah. Just hook that in the water.
Okay, I put it in the water.
Yeah, it was steam starting
I like
to
to
come
think
up.
so. This guy, like, he's like having a good day, and then Cyrus comes in and he's like, "Can I like make my own thing in the back and like just start seeing if I can melt things?" And he's like, "Yeah, that sounds interesting. Like I'm into melting things." And then the guy shoves his hand into the fire and pulls out a white iron ingot, and you're like, I know this is D&D, but why isn't that hurting you? Oh, can you give me something harder to melt?
The dwarf,
Sure?
The dwarf would have like had an eyebrow go up, but he's seen people who can like work hot metal. The apprentice would be like, ah, no, no. So you're just holding,
I'll give
looking
him.
over this white hot piece of metal.
I'll give him 5 gold for the time. Thank you.
No problem. Interesting showing, I suppose.
Well, I'm not from here. I'm from Darrow. from
I put that together. I'm familiar with most of the people who are skilled with smith tools, and at first I thought you were just a bumbling idiot with magic, but you look like you know your way around a forge, so I figured I'd know you if you were from about here.
Wait, well, if you ever make... What is the place that we fucking live in? Clouds. Well, if you ever make your way to Clouds, I
I've been
have...
about Clouds before.
Okay, well, just I don't know, explain. Just outside of Clouds, just
Can I
over
read his thoughts?
to the...
you
outside
there?
the...
Did you follow them there?
Yeah, we're sticking together.
I have a market and kind of a hub. It's got store merchants and teleportation. If you ever decide you want to come over there.
Potentially. I don't travel as much as I used to since I set up the proper shop here. But, you know,
Pecker.
I'll keep it in mind in case a
Right
couple of my apprentices get too big for their britches and want to strike out on their own.
Well, if you ever need anything from the Plane of Fire,
Aye, occasionally I do.
we have a portal.
Oh, I like that, is it Caldesta? What's that place on the coast?
Is it Caldesta?
It is, yep.
Like Caldesta.
Aye, yeah, I've been about there. We get shipments from them occasionally.
Yeah, similar thing.
Interesting. Well, I'll keep you in mind
I
then.
think that's the
thank
your
you.
place that you own.
I'll head back out to them.
Oh no, it's
It's a
the one
place
we
I
wanted to visit.
I ran.
All right,
away
I'm
to
done.
So you want to read his thoughts while he was talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to cast magic.
Because it doesn't. He can't detect it. So.
The cards out.
Oh wait, no.
Stop.
I don't have the subtle thing yet. I want the subtle thing so. But I can't wait to buy these crystals, man. These crystals, I'm so excited for. No, it's fine. I can't do it without.
Yeah, you'd have to visibly cast a spell if you want to do this.
You've let me sleight of hand it before.
Yeah, if you want.
No, I'm okay.
Casting a spell isn't illegal.
It's just not looked well upon.
Some people get squirrely around random magic starting to happen around them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll leave it.
Okay.
This I don't want to waste. Like, let's say I use it on this random guy, and then he doesn't like it, and I get a really negative response, and then I need it later, and then all I can remember is me using it and getting fucking put in jail for it, you know, like.
Kind of using up your goodwill from the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then is there anything that Sylphie is looking for
Yeah,
in the market?
a lot of things. So, I'm specifically looking for like stalls that might sell magic items. Listen, I have a list.
Okay.
I need to get it all out at once.
Yeah.
I'm looking for outfits as well. But
Okay.
I'm not looking for fabric, just outfits.
Yeah,
Just
there'd be lots.
I found some Pinterest ones that I'm gonna wear later. I just buy a couple dozens. I want to find some jewelry.
Lots.
She's also looking for like horse stuff for Lance's birthday, but she can't tell Lance that. So like, I just need you to know if I see a stall that I can remember to come back to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can keep a few in mind. There's, there's like closer to the gate. There's like proper stables that will have like everything.
Yeah.
But there are places that sell bits and bobs.
And
that
then
could
I'm
be,
gonna go into Cyrus's head. I'm gonna be like, tonight I need you to distract Lance so I can get his birthday present.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
So if you're for the magical sort of items, roll me a d20.
I'm going to the Wizard's Tower later, so this doesn't. I'm not like.
Yeah.
Heart set on getting anything here. 6.
6. Yeah. So you don't really find anything of interest magically.
This is the time that it's
There's-
up high.
There's a couple of stalls that you go to that are like you're initially excited for, and then you realize they're trying to pawn junk off to you that's not actually
junk is it?
magical. There's one that has like there's one guy who's clearly using his like own magic quietly to make things work because it only ever works when he's showing someone how to do it, and then when you go pick it up, it just like ceases to function. And he shows it to you. It's like, oh, you'll get the knack for it. And you're like, okay, sorcerer, got it. But there's another guy who's got some like mechanical stuff that he's trying to play off as magic. But it's
I'm very interested. What about this mechanical? Mechanical stuff's so much cooler than magic.
he's got like essentially a watch. Like it's like
Watches don't exist.
it's not a watch. It's more like a timer. Like it
Oh, yeah.
it moves at a set pace, and you can use it to like keep a time, but it doesn't tell you like the time of day. But he's
much
got
is it?
essentially like a timekeeping device.
How much is it?
He's trying to sell it for 200 gold. And he's saying that this is like lost magic that is going on here, but you can tell this is definitely like a piece
Their
of
lost
mechanical
magic
work.
follows the sun. A little bit. Not a lot, but some... 200.
Yes, it's infused with the
How
power
much
of
time did it take you to
Muldir.
make it?
I didn't make it. I discovered it in lost ruins in the great desert.
What desert?
The Corin Desert.
Where is it?
It's the big desert that's east of here.
Yeah, what? We're in the desert.
I can't tell you that!
Oh.
I'm still going to
But
go
if
back
you
through
already
and the
found
wonders
it.
I found in there.
There's more.
Well, maybe. I'll have to find out next time I go there.
I could go with you.
No,
Great-
of course
I'm a
not!
great
This is
adventurer.
my great treasure trove. I couldn't share it with anyone.
You don't have to share it. I'll just help you for free.
There's no free lunch in this world, lady.
You get it.
And I won't fall for that again.
I also won't fall for your cheap tricks. And I wink at her and I walk away.
So yeah, there's a few things like that, but you don't find anything that is...
If he was more reasonable, she would have gotten it.
Yeah. They've been pretty high with 200 gold.
I just like the conversation slowly becoming casual, but every sentence ending with the same like infection. The Sicoran desert.
Well, that one was them trying to remember the name of the desert.
The desert's like over there.
Yeah, we're in it. Oh, it's just a desert. Well, where?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Oh, I'll give you free work. Oh, nothing's free. Then I want to find some clothes.
Yeah, lots, like I said.
Sophie is always on the lookout for not like lizard snake people in other cities. You know, like her. Like she's always on the lookout for them. You know, to see if she can learn anything.
Yeah, there's some UNT. There's some Saurians. There's some Dragonborn.
very-
A very sad-looking
Is there,
purple
like-
crocodile person.
Is there a Yuanti that is selling things?
The UNT would be pretty uncommon around here.
But the
Would
shop
any
would
of them
sell
be
well.
selling
You want tea?
things?
You want?
You want tea? I got tea.
You want tea?
There is a single UNT you would find who is actually like running a little stall. They seem to be selling mostly like small weapons, little vials of like weak poison, like weak enough to be allowed, not like
Yeah.
lethal poison. So yeah, little bits and bobs like that, but mostly like combat related. They look like a mercenary probably.
Okay.
For Sophie, it's shots.
I like. I'm very interested in the poison, yeah. Just to see if I can drink it.
You would be
You're fine.
totally fine to drink.
Yeah, but Sylphie is like.
What does it taste like?
Because everyone's affected by it. What if I somehow got affected by it?
You can buy a bit if you want.
Yeah, I'll buy like 2 vials of poison.
Just drink it right in front of them.
It'll cost you 20 gold for 2 vials.
Yeah, and I'm going to be like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I thought it does affect me. It did not. Thank you.
You drink 2 vials of the poison and walk away.
Quick shots.
A sale's a sale, man.
Sail's a sail.
So I just made 20 gold off of not having to sell poison because someone wanted to drink it. They're like, she have snakes in her hair, it's fine.
Yeah, they're not like blown away by
No.
any means. Yeah,
They're
but they're
like
like,
weird.
what the fuck? So you can carry on from there. Looking for horse stuff specifically, you would hear a couple people talking about a set of horseshoes of speed that are reportedly being put up for auction.
When is it?
It is going to be starting in the evening around 6.
Okay, I message, I look at Cyrus and I'm like, okay, you have to have him busy around like 5:30 to like 6:30 or around there. I'm going to an auction to get him something.
Okay.
Yeah, it is like a kind of like for the city, like a smaller to medium-sized auction. But there's going to be a number of things. The kind of the kind of item that they've put out as like the big draw for people is a carpet of flying. is going up for sale.
Ah! I'm interested!
A couple
can
people have
all
heard like
walk on the air.
rumors of other items that
What's
are
a
going to be in
carpet?
there.
If it's a carpet, though, it's...
Sylphie.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get it for you? And then we can all go to the auction?
Oh, yeah, I think we could all go to the auction, but Sylvie's gonna go in, like, disguise, you know, because she's gonna try to buy the horseshoes
Okay,
without
sure.
getting them. She'll tell you that. Like, everyone is like, just don't tell him that she's there.
Alright, well, what time is the auction?
6-ish.
What time is it right now?
Right now is like early afternoon.
Yeah.
Let's go to the tower and come back for the auction.
Yeah, get Jasmine and them, too, and then I'll go miraculously to, I really need to go to the library to see things, but I don't want anyone to come with me or whatever, something of the sort. So I can just tell him not to follow me. And then if he does, then I will simply bring a dolly and go invisible.
Okay.
I say this to him in a dolly.
Yes, not to Lance.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's make
Lance is like, why aren't they talking to me?
Yeah.
No, Sylvie, I have rolled for it. Sylvie can keep up a conversation while she's talking to people.
Yeah, you can do the side
She
shopping.
is a professional yapper.
He is a professional yapper indeed.
Let's go over to the tower.
So yeah, if you guys want to make your way over to...
Hang on, I want to roll
Yeah.
off to see who
Oh,
got the better gift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
roll for Danon?
Well, how about I just
Unless you
tell
want
you
him to.
what Danon chose for her?
I mean, I guess we could do it that way. I
But
don't know if you
Wait,
want
me and Dan are the judges.
Okay.
You guys tell us things, and then Dan will tell you.
Okay.
What did you get her?
I got Danon a cool griffin belt buckle with a gold inlay and an emerald eye that, like, locks together like it's in a battle.
With what?
With, like, a spearman. That, like, bites his spear.
Okay. Okay. What did Danon get, Jasmine?
So Danon found a kind of it's like 3 necklaces. They loop to like a chain around the arm, wrist, and it comes into like a belt. So it's this one big piece of like you could put it over your clothing, and there's like gems set in different parts of it, and all of them disconnect. So you could just have it as like a bracelet on one arm, like a necklace by itself, a belt, or like a bracelet on the other, or you can connect them to each other. So you can have any
about
or
his
all
Danon?
of them.
So you could get extremely wrapped up in a set of gears, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Drawn and quartered.
Drawn and quartered.
Wait, let me go back.
Ooh, you know what? So this is what's going to happen. Cyrus is going to abstain because he likes both.
I
So, I
really
think
like
Sylphie.
Danon's because Jasmine really likes things that she can wear with multiple things, and like things that she can switch and change into what she wants to wear, and that is like literally ideal for every outfit she could ever wear.
See, and I like it because it touches her neck, her wrists, and maybe her waist, as well
Also
as maybe
should-
an ankle.
Also,
I
if it
feel like
touches her hips.
Jasmine could construe that somehow as being clothing.
You in.
Take it from him. It comes like on a mannequin because otherwise it's just like a hanging mess. But yeah, he gives it to you. The gems in it aren't like super valuable. Like the thing is like a decent. It's probably like 300 gold, but it's not like It's yeah. You could switch out the gems and it would rapidly go from like a 300 gold piece to like a 30,000 gold piece really quickly.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss him on his cheek and then steal it.
You take it.
And then
He's
we
looking at the
go
belt
to
buckle like, wait, is it? Is it like a plaque?
No, it's a belt buckle.
So you like go over,
buckles
reach
your
and
belt,
show him the
yeah.
thing, and it like, and the eagle like comes back. The spear is now like pulled back, ready to be like,
It's really cool.
oh, that's so cool! He's like looking at his belt. He's like, wait, and he's gonna like go over to a leather worker and get them to like put this on his belt because it's not made for switching out right now. As they're like, can I just make you a new belt? And he's like, absolutely. As yeah, they will like make him a leather belt to like attach to this.
Because we
And he's
definitely reconnect before any of us
I'm in the
think
middle of
about it.
D&D right now. Can I call you back later?
You're like,
That's for,
Yeah,
I help
yeah.
you put it
Okay,
on.
bye.
just imagine it with nothing else.
Okay, I'll send it to you right now.
Sorry, guys. That was the third time I got that same phone call. So I had to.
yeah. Well, it's 8:01.
No.
Let's
I want to play. I hate
Let's take our 15-minute break.
I want to play.
I know, but
We're not
we
doing
need
How
to
many people are really tuning into our stream anyway? You know, the
5.
how much is it worth making them watch like a
Well,
pre-run?
actually-
So, folks, we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break.
We
We're
can
going
just-
to run a 3-minute ad during that break so that the
What
pre-rolls
if we
stay
keep-
off.
What if we keep the cameras on, keep talking, and then the people that are subscribed aren't just sitting watching nothing?
Can we run 6 minutes of ads and the next 2 hours are free?
No,
That's
no,
so
3
dumb.
hours
Why can we
is
not
what
do
max-
that?
I know, right? Yeah, no, because
Everyone in
Twitch
chat,
wants to force you
type,
to run ads
if
every
you're
hour.
if you're all subscribed, we don't need to take a break.
All right, folks,
Buy me a car.
we're going to take a
And then we
15-minute
don't have to watch
break.
Please.
Love
need a
you
car.
all. Please put us to the be right back screen, Runa.
Blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink.
Done.
Blink, 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 blink.
And run an ad.
It's on a delay, but I
I was finishing your crackers. I thought
We can start stream, guys.
I
as
thought
soon
Stream
as
would
I'm
really
done
like
chewing.
watching him finish his crackers.
Hi, stream. Welcome back to the
As
Cracker
soon as I'm
and
done.
Alex show.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not playing right now,
Oh,
Alex.
fuck,
Say
yeah.
all of your finest, most gruesome details about your sex life.
Oh, it's just so good, man.
Why gruesome? Why gruesome is a descriptor?
You've met Jackie.
Uh-huh.
So we just finished dating in their little
Yeah,
gift
so
off. And
which side chick in particular?
Is it Jack, Jackie, or Jacqueline?
Yeah, they
Or
all
Paige.
have derivatives of the same name.
Or Paige?
But so I can keep it straight.
Welcome back. We are currently exploring the big city. They are looking around Alochrin. You guys have just taken some time in the market, had a little gift off, as Dan mentioned, and are making your way to Barian's Tower, a secondary location for wizards specifically affiliated with either the Arcanum or Barian's little school that he has. A not so little school anymore, actually, but school that he has.
Pretty wow, actually.
Here.
Princess, get the size correct.
That is-
Sometimes it takes a really big school to get a really big audience.
So we're walking across.
Take 9 points of damage.
I say no.
You can do that?
No, that's not how you running the stream
Nine.
works.
I say no.
What were you saying, Dan?
We're heading over to the tower.
Yeah. So you guys would see the big wall that goes around it, the tower that comes up, the weird mechanical piece that like comes off it. There is the gate there. You can see some guards on top of the like wall that goes around here, looking down. It's like a mini like kind of fortified position, looking over. And then you can see outside there is a stall set up. It looks like it's become more permanent over time, so it's actually like built out. It's got a roof over it, but it is mostly wood, and there are a couple of students sitting behind it. You can see through the gate into it. There's a walkway up to the tower. It opens up, and then there's a walkway that's been added clearly after that goes off to the side with some signage showing the it's like the Arcanum office there.
And there is a fantastic, amazing sculpture.
There is a sculpture. That's right. That's right. I can't remember. It's of you guys all, right? Like it's of the.
It's of the party,
Yeah.
and it was created by the Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
So it has all the whole party.
Yeah.
Yaikzal, Dre,
Kana.
me, Kana,
Lorelai.
Lorelai.
And I think it had Wednesday in it too, didn't it?
Yes, it had Wednesday.
There would.
Oh,
be...
if it had Wednesday, definitely had Big Run. If we have spouses,
Oh,
we're having
and
all the spouses.
Roscoe, the high wind of the third. Gate.
It's like our little
That's right, there
family.
was
It's like a
Roscoe.
family portrait, but put into statue form.
I forgot about Roscoe.
And it yep. a
I look
very,
back on his like little drawing all the time.
a very important statue.
I'm gonna walk up to the kids
That's pretty pretty.
at the stall.
Wonder who they were.
Is this where you guys sell magic items?
We do have a selection of magic items, yeah. Most of the more powerful stuff is charged, so it's limited use, but we have a collection of bits and bobs from common to uncommon items.
I had a question. Is it possible we could talk to the wizard of the tower?
Yes. Yeah, the person running the tower is Tythe, so if you want it, I could bring them out to chat with you.
Sure. I just wanted. We are from Yang Clouds, which is no magic at all. All key stuff, which is like you're born with it or you're not. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it's really the only way.
stuff. And so we are here.
Magic's kind of the same way for the most part.
I wish I could explain it. It is like magic, but no one can use it after. You can't buy magic, you can't buy key items. If I had no magic, I could still buy a magic item.
Yeah.
I have no key, cannot buy key items. And like key is like dependent on where you can go in the city, and like if you're a treasured fighter, you can go into the farther like inner city here.
It's
But
very
if you're
cultural.
not, you cannot.
We're in a bit of a magical desert.
Yeah.
In,
So sorry.
We're in a bit of magical desert in Clouds.
So we wanted to come here and talk to the wizard and see if he was willing to, like, for an extra price, make certain things for us.
Well, potentially. I mean, it's more than just Tythe who makes stuff. We also get stuff from the main campus, which is a few weeks away, but we have stuff coming back and forth. But a lot of the students make bits and bobs, some under supervision. But it takes time to make stuff for the most part. It's, you know...
it can take as much time as you guys need. I just want to know if it is possible.
Yeah, stuff can be crafted depending on what it is you're looking for.
They have another campus.
Yeah, there's like a bigger school that is on... So Barian is the owner of the tower. Tythe is the tower master at the moment, is one of his earlier students. And Barian's property has a proper campus on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm also looking to maybe open up some relationships as well. I have a trading hub.
Wanna open up your relationship?
I see.
With I'm kind of creating like an international market where I'm at. And
Oh, okay.
I'm...
Teleporting hubs and everything.
I can kind of explain more about it, but I kind of like a market where anywhere from any plane can come. Well, maybe not any plane, but you know, people on different planes and different areas of the country and the world can come together and trade. And
I mean, if you have a write-up about it, I could pass it along. That's not the sort of thing I could make any judgments about.
no, that's fine. Like, if maybe I could speak to someone, that'd be cool too. Like, I'll pass on or whatever.
If Tythe is free, he'd be the one to talk to you about it.
Sure.
At least here. Yeah, I can go check if you guys are cool to wait here.
With respect, obviously, like, we don't think, like, we deserve it. Like, you shouldn't just get it because we want it. Like, if he's not free, he's not free.
Oh, of course. I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
if he's busy, he's busy. But
Yeah.
I can go check.
Sure.
Good.
As she will leave you guys out there, and she comes back a little while later. He said that he's just finishing up with something, so he'll probably be out in like 20 minutes or so. Is there anything I can help you with now?
Yeah, my friend wanted to take a look at your stuff anyways.
Sure.
Very
yeah.
much so.
She would pull out like a little catalog you can look through. They have like a fairly large selection of uncommon and common items. So if you guys have some uncommon or common items on your
Yeah,
mind.
so I got a couple. I got like 3. I want to get Heward's handy spice pouch
Okay.
so that I can have my seasonings and spices wherever I want, whenever I want, without having, like, I'm never really worried about if I have it or not, but now I have a reason to not worry about if I have it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd have a wider selection of spices available to you.
Then I want a cleansing stone so I can just clean myself up whenever I want to clean myself up.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh, it's very big.
Yeah. I have a bag of holding.
It's like...
Yeah. And we could also get it put in at home. Like,
stone, yeah.
I want one for, like, either the house or, like, to put in my bag of holding or something.
She's a bee of holding. It's good.
Well, I'll buy one if you buy one. Then we can have one at home and one alone.
Because, yeah, I want... It's really cool.
It's very important that we're always looking our best.
And I want some mine crystals. The sorcerer ones that give you, like, the consumable... You take it and then cast, like you take it when you cast a spell and it's subtle, or, like, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would have, they definitely have the cleaning stones. The other one you wanted was the spice pouch. Yeah, they would have that, and then a selection of the crystals. So they don't have a huge selection of the mine crystals. They probably just have, like, one of each of the uncommon and one of the subtle spell ones.
Yeah, interested. I'll take every single one.
Okay. So, for the...
We're buying 2 cleansing stones. Jasmine's buying one and buying
So
another.
each of the mind crystals would be 200 gold, except for the subtle, which would be
Nice, because it's common.
yeah, would be 50 gold.
So 200, so 850.
Yep.
Yeah. The cleansing stone, those would be 50 gold each, so it'd be 100 for 2 of them if you want.
Oh, it's interesting. They're like slightly changed because they aren't based off of your modifiers at all.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so I'll take off 50. You take off 50.
And then for the spice pouch, it would be 100 gold.
So 900. No, 1,000.
1,050.
It's just 1,000 because 50/50 is 100, 100, and then 800.
Yeah, because we split.
Yeah.
We both took.
Oh, yeah, because she's buying one of the
Oh,
cleansing
yeah.
stones. Yes,
So
yes.
just 1,000.
Yeah, with both the cleansing stones, it would be the 1,050.
Yeah, but she's paying for 50 of it.
Yeah.
And then I want to look further at uncommon magic items, Isaac. So like she buys some, but I'm gonna look at it later.
Yeah, you can look later, and
I didn't-
I'll let you know if they have some.
My computer wasn't loading them when I was trying to look at them, so I got half of the time that I wanted and got very interested in common items.
Yes, we
I'm
yeah.
also doing that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
you guys can glance through and buy a selection. They won't necessarily have everything, but you guys
Yeah.
can ask everyone what they have, and they
Make a list
have
and
a
then
reasonable
call you,
selection.
and then you can roll.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So you guys have a bit of a shop around here. Eventually, you would see Tythe come out. So, what would Tythe look like as a
So
like?
Tythe growing up had like a little bit of a wolf cut, but not really like kind of like my hair ish.
Tythe was
But
Yaikzal's baby, right?
yeah, Yaikzal and Big Red. So he is like
And he was Barion's student.
7'5", maybe 8 foot. Like he's huge. He's like, okay, how big is Big Red again? Because I want him like.
Big Red is like just
10
on the
to-
edge of 13 feet tall.
Okay, so he's like 10 feet then. I don't want him as tall as his dad, but he got his dad's height.
Okay.
You know, because like
yeah.
his mom's short, so he can't be 13, but he can be 10.
Mhm.
He's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
I feel like he cut his hair to look like Barion's.
Okay.
I like it.
Because like Barion's is like his like mentor, is like
Yep.
his person he looks up to.
So he has nice flowing locks.
Yeah.
A weird bald spot.
He has like just regular like he dresses like his mom, which is he dresses like a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you expect the wizard of the tower to come out, and then there's a fucking monk. He's not actually a monk at all. He has no expertise. His sister is so much better at hand-to-hand. But he looks more like a fighter than his sister was.
Yeah.
His sister also dresses like his mom, though, but both his mom and his dad don't dress up like anything.
So he's got like a nicer looking fighting robe on,
Yeah, like,
essentially.
Varian said you can't wear rags to my tower, and so Varian gave him something nice. And it's still not super nice. Yeah. And then I feel like he's super sassy, but he's like real respectful. You know, like he went from like super sassy as like growing up to like he's just the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like most understanding.
Most willing to give magic items
the
for
total opposite of his parents. He
Classic.
likes people. He doesn't want to hurt them.
As you guys would see this this half ogre come out, red skin, like towering over the group of you in a very nice but very clearly like built for fighting.
He definitely walks like he's not 10 foot tall.
Yeah. Steps out. He does have like a wand at his hip that is available to him as he comes out, coming over. In his late 30s, by the looks of him, comes out. Hello.
Hello. We really wanted to meet you because we don't get to interact with a lot of magic, and you have a lot of magic.
Well, you've come to the right place. I am Tythe. I am the current overseer of the tower here.
Really?
Yes.
How do you become a current overseer of a tower like this?
Well, it helps to have some connections. I was taught by the Grand Magus Barian, and he has me oversee the tower for him while he's out.
Like
nepotism.
Yes, exactly.
I get it. We get it a lot.
I am somewhat
Everyone's
talented in the arcane arts as well to fit the position. But,
Does he have his Arcanum pins?
he wouldn't have them on him. No.
Okay. So you guys are part of the Arcanum here?
Many of the students are. Master Barian is, of course, and then they have set up an office with the loss of the campus that was here. This is their office for the time being. So anybody looking to make connections with the Arcana can come here and see it.
Well, we actually came to make friends with you, so that's
I heard some mention of a market of some sort, and that you were from a desert.
What if we all went to get a drink tonight after the auction, and we told you all about it? We'll pay for it. Yeah.
Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh, really?
I said
I'm gonna get a natural one.
Let's hope not.
What?
Yun.
That's not how you do it.
25.
25. You see him hesitate for a
It's
moment,
okay.
you know what, if they hurt me, my mom will kill them. Sure.
We
All
won't
right.
hurt
I-
them.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
39 years old.
This one.
My mom will take care of me. It's fine.
He's a nipple baby.
We don't actually live in a desert. What I meant is we live in an area where it's kind of magically
Fashion desert.
desert. There's not a lot of magic where we are. It's
You know-
a martial.
You know clouds in Liang? I pull up my map.
Geography is not...
I pull up my map and I'm like,
Sure,
this is
yeah,
us.
that's got a
This
name.
is,
Yeah, that's
this
a place.
is where we live.
Okay.
And
Not a lot of
everything,
magic there.
everything is run by this thing called Key.
Oh, I'm familiar with Key.
Not the monk way. Not at all, very similar, but also not at all.
Okay.
Very
It's
mind
very
and soul,
stupid.
inner spirit. Kind
For
of.
example, and I'm gonna make my
Strengthening.
mirror image.
Wait, you could show them.
I'm gonna do my mirror image.
Okay. You have your...
I shall tell him. I'm like, detect magic. Can you do that?
Certainly.
Okay, do it.
Because he will pull out a wand and move it in a few moments.
Okay, I make the mirror image.
Interesting.
And it moves through your not blood veins,
But then
magic veins.
because he wouldn't know that. And then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna turn to him and say, "How you doing?" And then I'm gonna do a high five with it.
Okay.
That they can't do that with mirror images.
No, certainly can't.
So that's it's a
Very interesting.
it's a
I
different-
think I've heard of it.
I can show
like
you
I say.
someday.
I'm happy here for the moment, but I would be happy to get a drink. I do think I should probably learn your names first.
I'm
though.
Sylphie. I'm so sorry.
Pleasure, Sylphie.
put
Lovely
my
to meet
hand
you.
up.
So he'll reach out and his mitt just kind of swallows it. And you can see for somebody who's dressed as nice as him, the fighting room kind of gives away, but he's got calloused hands. Very calloused hands.
It's Jasmine.
Jasmine, pleasure to meet you.
I'm Cyrus,
Cyrus.
and I'll hand him a letter that I've pre-made
Okay.
that says
Yeah, we have to
Greetings.
"Hello, Barian of blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And it just talks about making connections and that kind of
Okay.
thing. It explains
Such a
my
cool
hub and how I'm
guy.
making a safe space, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, he reads it over and will tuck it into his.
This
sort
is
of-
Lance.
Pleasure to meet you.
And this is Adalia.
I'm Adalia.
And this is Damon.
Hi.
Yeah. Sorry, we're new at this. And we're just really excited.
That's all right.
It's making
Well, yeah, I suppose.
If a
it'd be
giant
time this
asks
evening.
you if you know a Sylphie, no.
There's a storm giant who thinks
Listen,
she's dead and
the main
wants
I'm
to
not.
tend the
reason-
world and little
But
guys.
you can't see me right now because I've blinded fate, so it's okay.
Sylphie.
It's fine, we're so far away.
In the head, in her head, I'm like, you're spilling the whole cup.
We're somewhere else, it's okay.
Sure, I just you're doing the life story thing.
I like doing that.
Okay,
It's my favorite thing. It's how you make really good friends.
okay.
Well, I can't say I have a lot of dealing with giants, but I'll keep it in mind.
Well,
But you're so big.
we got a funny story. Well, I don't know when your workday is done, but we're going to the auction at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. We can...
Well,
So
if
we
you
can
come by after that, I can make some free time to have a drink. I can have you guys.
Do you have any
into
good
the
bar
town.
recommendations?
We're new in town.
Well, my mother and father own a bar in town.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
excited.
Sure.
More nepotism.
We get the name and where it is, kind of
So
thing.
close.
Yeah, he'll tell you about the Red Scar Bar on the edge of Bar Street.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Of course. Good luck at the auction. I think there's supposed to be a few all right items.
We're... Never mind!
I don't know.
I'm not saying anything, and I walk away.
First question, I just.
I say it and I start
Normal.
talking to his head. And I'm like, I'm getting the gift for Lance. Say nothing.
I'm assuming Barry and 2 is at the college, right?
Likely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The,
Alright,
him
well,
and
If
Tythe are
he's
gay.
still hanging around.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Barry and who and are lovers.
No shit.
His
no.
godfather and himself.
No, it's not his godfather. It's his not so godfather.
Step godfather.
Step Godfather.
Tythe, are you stuck in the
God.
magical mechanism?
Why is Tythe the one stuck in this arrangement?
I just gotta ask one more question. I'm like, what is that mechanical abscess on the side of the tower?
Well, we have.
It ruins the phallic vibe.
We had a student who was.
I know exactly what student it is
Shall
by
I
the
say,
pause.
fond of Steamworks, and
Oh, yes.
built a containment unit, and it houses an angry
I love Sindri.
fog elemental that powers some of the things around here. And occasionally
master it.
shouts obscenities in Primordial, but most people don't pick up on it.
Okay, wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna yell up at the thing. In Primordial. I feel like, how's it in there?
If you were listening and shouting this up, you would eventually hear coming down in Primordial this like raging, angry, one day I will break free, and I will uproot this tower and drown this city in a fog it has never known before.
I'm gonna turn the. You see Baron's eyes, or you fuck. You see Simon's eyes go. Hmm? I'm like,
What did it say?
I'm gonna repeat it back to them.
He sounds like a joy to be
You think
around.
occasionally yells obscenities?
Well,
That is a
you
litany
did
of hate.
provoke him.
That is a litany of hate.
Most people don't provoke him. It
Maybe-
just spills out every once in a while.
Maybe
and
like, is there
not many people have tried
food,
to
or
talk
maybe
to him.
you can take it on walks or something? Like,
I think we're gonna keep
not
it
a
in
pet.
there until Sindri
well,
comes back.
I feel.
Yeah.
Are you guys working on a way to replace what he like powers so that you can free him because he's a living being?
It's being handled.
That feels like a diplomatic answer.
Well, interesting.
Where should we go next? What else should we see in the city while we're here?
Oh, I mean, there's lots to see. I have a personal favor for the church next to the docks over the over the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light is bigger, but the church by the docks was made purely out of magic and has a lot
Really?
of great programs there. Yes, yes.
Alright.
The Shining Palace is lovely. Not so easy to get into, I suppose, but I always enjoy my visits there. Going out on the lake, very nice.
What about this?
What about this
island?
Colosseum?
Colosseum's all right. Yeah, yeah.
They do some fights, or
Oh yeah. There's Mother sends gladiators there sometimes, so I usually go to see those if she's got one of her champions going. But other than that, it's not
do they have any
super my scene.
rules?
It's
Lots
so
of rules.
inhumane.
Yeah.
Any type of fighting that's not allowed?
But you care
Depends
about
what
the
sort of
steam
event
elemental
you're
and-
entering.
Because he's
I don't
not
know.
choosing to walk into a place.
I cast some
They
magic.
aren't
You can-
either. They are like prisoners who have no
Would I
other
be
They're
allowed to
getting
go in?
paid.
Potentially, it depends what sort of events they're hosting for the day, but it's a big place, so there's usually something to
player
fit
used to
everybody's
run.
flavor.
Okay, all right, guys. We're gonna have to swing by the Colosseum and just say, if
I
anything,
love gladiator.
we could
fights.
make some bets.
This is totally isn't the player behind the character, but this character also really loved gladiators and gladiator fighting.
Okay, well, we can spin by the Colosseum and then maybe go.
So,
the
you
ne-
guys go to the auction. I have a plan tonight.
And the Red Scar Bar is genuinely quite fun. For people of your sort of taste, you know, it caters to adventurers and mercenaries. You'll fit in.
The
Perfect.
red scar, is that a euphemism?
No, my father is red and my mother is covered in scars, and they opened a bar together.
Let's
Is that
This
is that
true.
correlation or causation? I heard you say
I'm
that
sounding. I'm hearing how dumb it is.
Okay, thanks, Tythe.
Risker Burr is legitimately like a
I
decent
know,
name.
but the logic. I'm hearing the logic that I created this bar under.
Nothing like your child to really make your ideas sound dumb, right?
Hearing him say it really makes me think about it.
Well,
All right, Tythe, thank you for your time. We'll see you later tonight after the auction.
Of course, yes.
We'll pop by here.
We'll dress in our finest.
I
Well,
don't
not
suggest
really.
your finest.
Really?
Really.
oh,
What should we dress as too?
To give you a sense of the sort of classes of the establishment, there's a fighting ring in the building, so
Cyrus.
yeah, finest not required.
You don't have to go to a coliseum to fight.
Yeah.
you even get murdered right in the bar.
It wouldn't be murder.
Okay,
If it
well,
was murder, it would be in a very illegal bar unless they had permit for it. Do you guys have permit for it?
No, I don't think we do, but I think it's allowed. My mom knows the king.
okay, well, we'll
Nepotism,
Yeah.
man. I'm learning all about it here.
we'll swing by the Coliseum. We're gonna, and then we'll go check out that bar after the auction.
Sounds good.
All right.
I have to say I really like our first campaign being like turning into parents, and then this campaign being teenagers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these kids that are our kids are 30 years old,
Yeah.
and we are like just in our 20s.
Yeah.
That
I'm
big,
in my 30s.
Big Red is gonna be old as shit.
You're an elf. So you're basically a baby.
That's so unfair. I shouldn't have to live a century before I'm a person.
Well, and the other thing is, like, when you guys met him, King Theracles was in his 50s.
Yeah.
He is still king. He's a half-elf, so he looks like he's in his 50s or 60s now. But yeah, he's still the reigning king. There's all sorts of stuff that have happened with the royal family since then. But yeah, there's it's interesting who's around and who's what age at this point.
Varian would know personally because he's like married to the princess.
Yeah.
Or is he?
Or is he?
We don't know.
Oh wait. What if they got divorced and she became a lesbian? When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night, with your head in your hands,
Immediately into
nothing
it.
more than his
No,
life.
no
How will
wind
you
up
think
time.
about me
All right.
all of those years
All right.
ago? You're
All right.
standing
We
face
got
to
it.
face
Okay.
with
Yeah.
yourself.
Thank you for that.
Okay, to the Coliseum. I'm like
Sponsored
running them up.
by-
I'm like,
Chapel Road.
Yeah, you guys will make your way to the Coliseum. The way into it is a big stone like arch tunnel. There's a desk cut into it on the side. You can see there is a younger man who's like standing behind it. There's a few people coming in, but it's not terribly busy at the moment. You guys eventually end up at the front of the line. He looks over, hello.
Hi.
What can I do for you lot?
What fights do you have
Welcome
today?
to the Grand Coliseum. Fights today?
yeah.
Well, it's kind of a quiet day. There's one event running right now. I think they have a boulet, and there's 2 or 3 people fighting the boulet in the main arena at the moment. There's a couple of duels going on. I believe there's a grudge that is either settled by now or on its way to being settled between a couple of the nobles, and then a few other exhibition matches between.
I'm gonna like lean in. I'm like, how do I fight?
Well, today's not a great day for fighting.
Fight that ballet?
Sounds like they're busy.
That's ongoing. I mean, it should just be getting started. We have a few tigers in that are going to be up tomorrow for people who want to sign up and fight. I believe there's a winged tiger among them as well. But today, the events themselves are already happening. Other than that, duels, personal or public, are mostly what's going on.
So biased.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Win ones under fucking
sounds good.
guards.
Although, if you want to go put bets on some of the fights, especially the boulet, I know there's some bookies going around on that. Whether you think it'll slaughter the 2 fighting it, or whether it'll be
I'm
taken
just
down
saying,
and
you're not
hided.
helping me stop.
Okay.
I'm dying.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Do you guys want to watch a fight, or do you guys want to go do something else?
Anything else?
He's not going to die, Jasmine.
I can't fight here anyways, and they've only got some tigers.
Coliseum is a
What's a
gateway
winged
drug
tiger
for
like?
back alley stabbing.
It's like a tiger, but it's got big wings, and it's larger than a regular tiger as well.
What would you say, like, the challenge?
He's gonna get stabbed in a back alley by a rope.
What would you say for like the challenge?
We
Like,
can't have
you know, like,
Sorry, just there's
Yeah.
a lot of.
No,
Everything all
we
right?
see that you are busy, and we're not going to be able to just jump in the arena and throw our life away. So we will. Come back some other
She's
time.
worried for his life.
I understand. Well, that
I'm
is-
trying to convince her that he will be fine because he is a very high level adventurer. But she is worried because he is like a weird
There's a pattern.
pseudo brother, but isn't like a brother at all.
I'm just saying, what's like? Do you have like a challenge rating?
The winged tiger. I think it's being left open for people to challenge it. I haven't seen one fought before, but I'm guessing. I think it was brought in by a fairly experienced adventuring group.
How many people would you recommend fight it?
Well, most things recommend like 2 to 4 to fight it at least. As for their personal strength, that's kind of variable. I think, they were running the numbers for what sort of odds they thought it was going to be based on who was challenging it. If it was some mid-ranked adventurers, I think the odds were pretty even or even in the adventurers' favor for a group of 4 against the tiger.
I'll fight it.
You'd like to sign up to fight the winged tiger?
Sure.
Alone?
Well, unless one of you guys want to come, but I think I got it.
I'm interested in coming.
To fight?
Yeah.
Sure. Me and Sophie.
Speaking to Jasmine's head, I'm literally a cleric. I'll keep him alive.
Sure, me and the young lady here will fight it.
All right.
Yes,
Certainly.
okay.
Well, so he starts to pull some scrolls from like underneath his desk, and like when the first one's like a waiver of like, "Hi, you might die, you might be maimed. It's not our fault. That's your problem."
High level adventurers.
like it.
He is going to do an assessment of you two, of like asking you how good you are. Tomorrow he'll ask you to come in early to do some like actual tests, so they can get a sense of like how skilled and how powerful you guys are, to figure out what they think the odds are, and if they want to add anything interesting to the event to make it more interesting for the crowd. But he'll have you guys sign a bunch of stuff today.
Just lowball the assessments.
Yeah, I'd be very interested if I just fucking told them I was really, really weak. But no, I'm not. I'm a very high level cleric. He would know I'm a very, very high level cleric, and I would tell him.
Yeah, you guess have a certain amount of equipment that kind of gives away.
I show him my floating book that has every cleric spell in it.
I don't have a lot of equipment. I have a cloak.
Just a fire guy.
Yeah, I have old equipment. Like you look, and so it's like the two. You like look at them and you're like, that one looks a lot stronger because that one looks like she depends a lot more on the things she has.
She's got a collection of.
And she loves magic. She's like a little dragon with magic items.
What time do you want us to come tomorrow?
Well, if the main event is probably going to be around 1, if you could come for 10,
Sure.
10
Okay.
or 11.
Yeah, sounds good.
11 at the latest. 11 is definitely, the tests will need to be underway by then.
All right.
I like to think Jasmine and Lance are like sitting in the back, like.
Yeah, both of them frowning like, I don't like this.
All right.
Stupid.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go to the. It's like we've spent a lot of day walking around. Time for the auction again.
You guys can find somewhere to eat, basically, like have dinner. Have a
There we
nice
go.
dinner, have a couple drinks, and it'll be about time to be like getting over to the
Okay,
auction.
we go get dressed and like ready then.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's like, where's the auction?
The auction is going to be it's going to be in the Coliseum. It'll be a section of the Coliseum that's reserved
So
for
we
the
could
auction.
like dress up nice for it.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear my same shit.
I'm gonna wear one of my like fancy gowns.
Okay. You guys would arrive at the Coliseum. The person at the front has changed at this point.
But
There's now 2
so
people.
I disappear. Because we're not going to the auction together.
Right. Yeah.
So we like leave the Coliseum. I look at a very mad Lance and Jasmine, and I'm like, I'm going to go to the library.
Oh, I'll come with you.
I'm okay. I want to go alone.
Did I do something?
No. I just
Okay.
wanted to go alone.
All right. Okay. Be
Why?
careful though. It's like it's a weird city and we haven't been here before.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm very strong.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty safe place.
And
Just be careful.
I kiss him. And I'm like, always. I'm just doing some really boring research that I don't want to have anyone around reading.
Oh, I get it. He
Yeah.
like winks at you. You wink back at him.
All right, we're
I'll
going.
take it!
As you guys would have dinner, you would head off to
So-
the library.
So, I have changed my mind about dressing fancy because I realize I'm very noticeable. I disguise myself into a human that
Okay.
doesn't look anything like Sophie.
Okay.
And I'm like wearing a big cloak. I'm a man. I'm a big, burly, rich man.
Okay. Okay. Dressed up as a wealthy
And I sound
gentleman.
like Tythe just did.
Okay. Modulating your voice as best you can.
I'm like a mix between Cyrus and Tythe.
Okay.
Okay.
Tythrus, Cyrith.
Tytherus. I like Tytherus.
I like Dythrus too.
All right.
It's a good name.
So we shall.
I look very nice.
Lance, you're
Are
gonna
you
you're gonna
holding
have
your
to be
desk?
on top form
Not
for
really.
guarding
I'm
here.
just very done up.
Okay.
Because we, who
My
knows?
hair is
Maybe
all
we're big
curled.
money at this thing. Probably not, but you never know. And
Oh yeah.
there could always be
yeah.
people. Well, you remember fucking explosion ball thunder guy? Remember him?
I do.
Yeah. Well, let's be on eyes for some weird shit like that.
Okay.
It's probably not going to happen, but like, you know what I mean. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
armor, definitely armor.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, armor up. Armor up, guys.
Cyrus would know to dissuade him from getting the horseshoes of speed.
Okay.
Because Sylphie knows that if he's going, he's going to try to get them. So everyone's goal is to dissuade him from getting them.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys make your way, so yeah, at the front desk, there's now two people. Neither of them you would recognize, but one of them is in like a fancy dress. She's standing behind this, looking over as people are like splitting off. A couple people are like in the other line, and then get told to go line up behind the other one. You guys eventually end up in front of her. Hello, I take it, if you've made it to the correct line, you all are here for our little auction today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming. It is being put on by the Silver Lode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fee to enter the auction is 50 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll pay it 5 platinum.
Each.
Yeah, we all pay.
Dun, dun, dun.
As, yeah, you guys pay your way into
I'm just
the auction.
assuming, like, okay, I'm separate, but I'm just gonna do everything with them.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. She would hand you out some signs. Here you go. You can use these to vote if you need to. Now, the auction you guys were at before had the option of like anonymity. They would give you cloaks to like throw up over. That's not happening here. They don't seem to expect thieves to be waiting to like rob people after. So yeah, there's you guys would be like waiting for like, oh, and here's the masks you can wear if you need. But she just tells you guys' seats that you can go to, gives you guys your signs for bidding, and sends you in. You guys would have a bit of a card that like tells you about the night. Most of the stuff is like kept secret. There's just a few items that are put on the list for like
entice the
teasing.
masses.
Yeah. The horseshoes of speed are not one of the things on this list, so it might have just been a rumor.
Yeah.
It might not
That's
actually be
fine.
showing up here.
I'm still looking for something he likes.
Yeah, but the big one that's like the headliner is the carpet of flying.
Yeah, I'm quite interested. And Cyrus said he would help.
As
Love
you guys make your way in.
Imagine having like a carpet of flying in your house, and then you just like step on it, and you're like goodbye. And because we have like a hole in our roof, like we could have it, and then have it like on the area of land, like underneath the roof, and then like a robber comes into our house. We all step onto we all step onto the carpet of flying, and then we're like a whole new world, and then we fly up the house like Linda in a bubble.
All I'm picturing is Alexa, kitchen.
I just really want it. It's really funny for our house.
You guys get situated. There's a fair crowd that's here. You guys are in one section of like, so the Coliseum is like one big thing that's like chained off from each other with these huge chain curtains. And so this one has been brought like quite close to the edge with a stage built up that like steps off of the like viewing platform. So seats come all the way up
Sorry.
next to the stage.
She says, Alexa, kitchen. He's like, okay, did you say midden? Going.
Not again!
Also, is like, what's happening on the other side of the Colosseum?
The Colosseum is broken into like a bunch of different sections, and it's only for really big events that they pull all the chains back, and there's one big.
So is there just like people fighting and dying, like
Possibly.
just screaming in agony, while we're all like, that's a very nice item.
Depending on what's going on at the same time and how close they are, it could be.
Oh my wife! Oh my
I like to
spleen!
think, you're like, hey Alexa, go to the auditorium. Did you say crematorium? Did you say crematorium? Gets burned alive by a
There.
by a griffin.
Why do we have this room, and why is it always on?
Take me to the sauna. Did you say the sun?
Go to the healthy rail.
I want this fucking rug so bad now. But what is there like anything cool that I think is like armory or swordy in the list or like fighty?
find
So
out.
there's a couple items that would be like mostly meant to draw the attention of like merchants and stuff like that. Of the stuff that might interest you guys that is listed, there is the carpet of flying and there is the Mysium armor that is listed.
I'm gonna go for the Mysium armor for Lance.
Okay. It would have a bit of a descriptor to it. So the Mysium armor.
An extra-dimensional space that holds a museum.
In your armor.
No.
Like a TARDIS, but you're the TARDIS.
So it's a suit of armor. While you're wearing the armor, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit, which is the same as.
Which is what I was looking at
Adamantine.
earlier for him.
In addition, when you are subjected to a magical effect that allows you to make a strength or constitution saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
Oh, cool.
How many of those exist? Strength or con to take half?
There it is.
I'm interested.
Especially constitution for a lot of the like
Like
necrotic
poison and
damage
stuff, I guess, yeah.
poison and, yeah.
Okay. Because he doesn't have like any really, really cool armor right now. He
No,
just kind of has
Thunderwave.
regular armor.
He has like the cool looking armor with like the
Yeah.
Do we
dragon
know what
crest
you
and
look
stuff
like, so
on
if
yours?
we see you bid on something, we know not to?
I would just speak into your heads if I want something.
Okay.
I can see. I'm like, we're all in the same section. I can see you. I'm telepathic.
Yeah.
We have a booth. I want a booth.
There's no booth at this auction.
Oh.
It's not like big enough for that. This is like, and also clearly like some of the stuff they're doing is a little bigger than you'd expect for the size of this auction. So it's clearly like the merchant company that's putting this on is kind of in that like in between space where they like have enough stuff that they could be playing a little bigger, but don't really have like the background to rent out the space. And
So
do,
it's like
their
our
auction.
stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're super cool. We have great stuff, but not really the like built up
Yeah.
reputation.
We don't have the foot in the
and-
door.
We don't have a
Assets.
nepotism, like,
Exactly.
"Fuck, come watch this guy.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's the only reason we aren't Critical Role, as far as I'm
totally,
concerned.
totally. Yeah,
All right, and
We
let's
all started
see
off
let's see how
famous.
this auction goes. See what other
yeah. So,
items show up.
We
so-
make it a joke, but Critical Role, everyone started famous before they started D&D.
They were micro celebrities that became macro celebrities.
Yes.
They had their
Yes,
foot in the
indeed.
door.
Okay, so the way the auction's going to work is everything has a base price, and then there are increments that the bid goes up by, and there's going to be a certain number of starting bidders competing with you against that. We're going to roll every round to see how many of them stay in,
Okay.
and then you guys can choose to keep going after to be
love
the
me in
last
action.
one left standing.
And we can
My
just do the
money.
two we want.
Well, there might be other items.
Isaac, what are the ones where, like,
So
how many items are there? Like, how long are we staying if we want to do every single item?
So there are 15 items that I think you guys would care about at all. There's a lot more than that going on with the auction, but that would be unnamed stuff that like mostly merchants
Okay,
and
so
other
you can just,
people.
like, say them and then we'll put our hand up if we're interested.
Yeah.
A map of the Undine
Oh my god,
Isles.
wait, we could all, like, Dan, hold your phone. We could all hold our phone like the tickets. Like, if we're interested, we put our phone up, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
the-
item
I'm
is
just-
the petrified beehole of an abyssal witch.
Sign me up.
I want a hat that's made out of witch skin, including the witch's butthole. Sign me up.
All right.
Dies.
Bag of holding made from the scrotum
Of a dragon.
So,
of a manticore.
the first thing that would come up would be a card. It is brought onto the stage. It is stamped platinum that this shows, and it is essentially a voucher that allows one to exchange it for 3 potions of their choice that will be supplied by the Empire of Gearhammer. So these could be any 3 potions.
I have a good potion guy.
They have a...
They have the potion guy. So if you guys are interested, the base price, the bidding is going to start at 4,000 gold.
Okay.
Meh. I can't look at it.
Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, the bidding is going to start at 2,500 gold.
Oh, never mind.
So if you're
We could get him
interested,
really cool potions for his birthday if this works out.
there's 4 other people who are interested in this.
I'm not like attached to this one. Like I'm gonna bid a little bit, but if it goes, I'm gonna go to 30,000, and if it goes above that, I'm over.
Potion of targeted enlarge reduce.
Yeah.
So it's going to start at the 2,500. You put your bid in along with it. We'll see how many of the 4 stick in here.
Like how potions taste.
So 2 of the bidders, when they hear the starting price and see how many people are bidding for it, aren't going to put up their sign as it goes up to 3,000 gold. So there's you and 2 people left still bidding for this. Are you going up to 3,000 gold?
What do you mean? So it's no longer 25.
So
like
the first bid was 2,500.
28K?
It's being bid up, and it's going up by 500. So now the bidding is at 3,000 for this item. Do you stay in or do you drop out?
I'm so confused.
So the way this works is there's a starting price.
I thought it was 25000.
No.
No.
2500. 25.
That's even more. I thought I was paying 25K.
No,
No.
2500.
Oh, yeah.
So you're staying in for
I'll
3,000.
put it up to 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if it gets there. So we have.
I guess we could play it safe and not just.
They're dropping out. So there's
Find out,
you
right?
and one
Well,
other
'cause
bidder.
you aren't able to like just yell, "I want to pay that
Oh,
much."
yeah.
They just keep
You
going up
could.
until people
Like
stop.
you could call out like 5,000, and that might intimidate some people to drop out. It's you and one other person who are left.
I'm gonna
going up
yell
to
at
3,500.
5,000.
You yell at 5,000? Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if they can stomach jumping that. They are just voting like 3,500, and you like they put up their sign for the 3,500 they are calling out, and you yell out like 5,000, and you watch their sign just go down, and the person's looking over like, right. Going once, going twice, sold.
I laugh like
Number
a burly
36.
old man. Yeah.
Go ahead and write down that you have a platinum voucher for 3 potions of
That could
your
be
choice.
3 legendary potions. That
3
is
legendary
nuts.
potions?
It can indeed be 3 legendary
Well,
potions
there's
if you so
only
decide.
3 potions.
That's
3.
crazy.
3 tonics of hair regrowing.
That's a good price.
I
for
literally have been complaining about not having potions.
Some of those potions could be like 5,000 gold or more.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The
we're
next
talking about
item that
custom
they're going to
potions.
bring out, they will give a little description of, but they would pull out this like obsidian black wood crossbow. This is the Starshot crossbow. It has pearl inlays of like stars on the limbs of the bow itself that like
pretty.
sparkle in the light. They would describe that it can automatically create its own magical ammunition. It has 3 charges, and it has 3 constellations. As a bonus action, you can tap one of the constellations, spend 1 charge to produce the following effect. There's balance. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack roll using this crossbow before the end of your next turn, you or another creature of your choice within 30 feet can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus. There's
Mass
flames, where it deals an extra 2d8 of fire damage, or there's rogue,
damage.
that makes you invisible until the end of your next turn. And those are the 3 things that you can make.
Lance, you would look.
He gave up his entire ability to use a bow.
I'm just
He
saying.
gave up his ability to use a longbow.
Oh, okay. Lance,
I look at Dana.
Yeah, Dana would be quite interested in this bow.
Also, what was I saying?
I don't know
I
how
was
much
gonna
money.
say, Lance,
Dana
you could
has.
look real good when you miss.
Thanks for the encouraging words, Cyrus.
I'm just saying you should have gave up both
How much is it
proficiencies.
starting at?
This is starting at 6,000 gold.
I will help out Dana if he can't afford how much he wants to spend on it.
Okay.
Or his
This is
sugar mama.
Danon's new bow.
It should be loaded though.
Okay.
I do pay him
It'd be
well.
very useful for our fights.
So Danon is sticking in on this. There are 3 other bidders. So it starts at 6,000. They stay in. They stay in. And they drop out. So 2 bidders are going to take this up. This is going to go up to 7,000.
Okay.
So it's going up in increments of 1,000. There's 2 bidders remaining. And Danon is going to go up to 7,000. No problem.
I got your back. Pay whatever you want.
They're going to stay in. It's going to go up to 8,000. Danon is still comfortable at 8,000.
Yeah, we are.
As okay, at this point, one of them is going to drop out. 2 of them are going to drop out, which means that that Danon would win the bow.
For 8,000?
Yes. So he would get the Starshot crossbow.
I'm gonna kiss him on his cheek and be his little trophy wife.
Okay, as he wins the bid, they call it, you're like, I smooch him as the focus is kind of on the 2 of you guys. The next item up for auction is a figurine of wondrous power, and it is the Ivory Goats.
Those are really
Look at
cool.
those goats! They're so cute.
I actually love the statues. Ivory.
Yeah, so this would be the Ivory Goat statue. I believe
Wow.
it turns into 2 goats.
2 goats.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's those
Yes.
things. Yeah.
No, they're really cool.
So, you can either turn them into the Goat of Traveling, which move like a riding horse for 24...
Large creature.
yeah, for up to 24 hours. There's the Goat of Travail, which is a giant goat for 3 hours. And then there's the Goat of Terror, that's also for 3 hours, that you can take its horns as weapons, and one becomes a lance +1, the other becomes a longsword +2. And then it radiates a 30-foot aura of terror while you are riding it. Any hostile creature to you that starts its turn in the aura must succeed on DC 15 Wizarding saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute or until it turns back into
How much
a...
was it starting at?
So the starting price for the figurines for the goats,
That's cheap.
they
not
are
expensive.
starting at 5,000, and there
Yeah.
are 5 people bidding for them.
No, they're good.
You can use them 3 times a month, basically. Like,
Yeah, I can just go out and find actual
Goats.
monsters. So
Yeah.
we
Okay.
have a unicorn, a pegasus. We don't need goats.
So nobody's
Gotta
bidding
stay
on
in the
this?
horse
No.
family.
Nah.
Okay. It goes for around like 10 or 11,000 is probably
Oh,
what it would
wow.
sell
I'm glad I didn't go.
at. The next item would be the Horseshoes of Speed. They are starting at 7,000.
You guys know you guys all hear Sylphie's like voice in your head, like, stop, Lance, right? Take him to the bathroom. Take him out of here.
Isaac just told you they might not be there so that he could look
Yeah.
cool and that you'll like him more when he says they are there.
Yeah.
He reminded you that he could not do this, but he's doing it anyway.
I'm going to bid with Sophie here
Okay.
to help push other people out, but I'm not pushing the bid up. I'm only going to bid again with other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for anyone. If anyone else puts their paddle
the
up
number.
with Sylphie, then I'm going to bid again. Kind of thing.
Yeah. So
Basic, yeah.
using numbers.
Yeah.
So once I'm the
make
only
them
one.
think that there's a lot more people in this race and they might not want to stay in it. Kind
So
of.
like
okay.
if I put my paddle up and someone puts it up, he puts it up. But if I
Yeah.
put mine up, no one puts it up, he doesn't put it up.
Got it. Yeah.
So-
This will, as a strategy, would be really minimally affected. Most people aren't.
We don't care.
Like, yeah. Most
We're
people
teenagers.
have a price. Yeah. I'm just saying this isn't going to provide you.
But
any
basically,
advantage
what
for
I'm
dropping
doing,
out.
what I'm implying is that there's somebody in there. Let's say it's 8,000. She puts up 8,000, and then someone else puts it up. I'm gonna chuck it up 8,000, knock it so that like, okay, I'm not only fighting one person. I'm bidding against 2 people. This could go even higher.
And then
Yeah.
we'll convince Lance that like we're bidding.
Well, and I'm telling Lance, I'm like, I need these. I need these.
Yeah.
I need these. What are you talking about?
I know, but just trust me. Back me up on this, guys.
I'm getting these. How much are you willing to spend on these? What's your budget? They're starting at 7,000.
I don't know, like 20, 25?
Take him to the bathroom. Take him in there.
We'll see. I don't know. Let me feel it out. Trust me.
Okay, 25. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
yeah.
Doubt they're gonna go that high.
Okay, we're going.
As they
I'm
would
betting
introduce
against my
the
boyfriend.
Horseshoes
Look,
of Speed.
Let us get them for you. You've been working
Okay,
very hard.
what's the starting one? What's the starting? Wait,
So it's starting at 7,000, and there are 4 people who are
I'm
bidding.
putting it up to 14K.
You're just gonna call out 14,000? Okay. I need to roll to see if anybody drops out from this because there are 4 of them.
I just doubled it in the first turn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you go to 10,000. And
14K.
to 14,000. Sorry.
So it went from 7K to 14K.
Yeah. So they are doing this like, we'll start the bidding at 14,000 as you yell out in your like put on voice that you're doing, and they're like, starting at 14,000 gold for the horseshoe speed. As there is one other person who remains in the running.
Is it
I'm
Lance?
It's not.
I put my.
Like Lance has not said anything because he's waiting for Cyrus.
Yeah.
I stick mine up.
As you stick yours up with the other
Lance,
person.
I'm going for these for you, man.
As
I'm getting these for
He
you,
has more
Lance.
money than me.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, 14,000.
He doesn't spend any of
But
his
this
money.
person like really
He's not gonna
wants
spend
this. So
all of his money.
I know, but I'm trying.
if it gets too expensive, I'll take over. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, no. I don't need you to take over. I got this.
Well, if it gets to 25K, I'll take it to 26.
No, it's okay. I don't
Well,
know
what's
if we
your
can-
budget?
I don't think they're worth that much. I think we can find them other places. Let's just look.
40,000?
I got this.
What's his budget?
No, we don't.
50,000!
Oh my god.
This is you probably want to figure a way not to fight Lance on these because you're gonna way overpay for these horseshoes.
I don't fucking care. Okay, wait. I want them really bad.
Right now, your
Cyrus
problem
is winning. Like, is Cyrus succeeding against Lance and getting them?
So, right now, the
Can I roll
problem
like
is.
persuasion or something?
Right now, the problem is there's nothing stopping you from going out, and Lance keep going if he thinks you're pussying out. So your current strategy doesn't work to get Lance out of the fight. Is what they need to deal with over there is like, wait a minute,
Lance, I think.
we didn't think this all the way through.
Lance, I think 18K is as high as we should go on that.
Why?
Because I don't think they're worth that much.
Like,
Where else am I gonna get these?
I don't know. We've already seen one set of them.
I've been hearing, like, Danon told me that there were people who are, like, into that stuff coming to Loth the Wear.
So he looks over at Danon, who is like doing his best to immediately put on like poker face. Make me a deception check. Danon's gonna make it along with you as he's like, like maybe a beat slow, judging by his roll, but it's the at the last moment.
Right, people.
So insight on Lance.
Yeah,
It's 33.
33. Okay, I don't think Lance has any hope.
Good.
With his insight is actually not bad. He does have a +6, but that is a 17. As he like looks weirdly at Danon for a moment, and Danon realizes like he's not gonna be able to hold this. He's like, "Oh, I'll be right back. I meant to get something." And Danon's gonna like make an escape. He's like left looking. He's like, "All right, well, it'd be a waste to."
Yeah,
I
we can
guess-
just ask them, like, we don't have to spend that much.
Okay, 18,000. Sure.
Okay.
As
I'm gonna send this whenever Sophie talks to us. I'm gonna be like, our budget is 18. You're probably gonna have to spend 19.
29!
you just called it.
I go to like.
Let's see if the other bidder is willing to stay in for 20K. They are not. You go for 20K and they're just like,
I go to like put my thing up. I'm like, oh, 20.
You're like, you're like,
it's okay. Jasmine and Dana know somebody who might have these, so
Yeah.
it's alright.
Okay, all right.
As you see the one bidder, you're like, what do they know that I don't?
you're like Bruce
This
Wayne.
guy is gonna disappear forever after this, too.
You're like Bruce Wayne in that one like Gotham clip where he's like auctioning that lady. He's like $1,000,001. And then she like tries to fight. She's like,
Except for-
$10 million. Then whatever. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care how much I spend.
Yeah, very
All right.
much.
Well, Sophie got her.
So you get the horseshoes of speed.
Yeah.
The next item they would introduce, I want to look this up.
I've only spent 25K so far.
Jesus.
I thought I'd spend.
Didn't you
25K.
have you bought two things? Oh,
I still
5 and 20.
Yeah.
So this is an ion stone of sustenance. As long as you have it floating about you, you do not need food nor drink.
Ooh.
Sorry, she's just gonna
Cyrus-
puts his paddle on the table. This is a chump item.
So the starting price for this is 13,000.
Wow.
That might be good for people who can't afford food, I guess.
You know how much food?
Okay, wait.
You know how much food you could buy for 13,000? You could buy almost probably 80 years of food.
You could live like several lifetimes.
Is anyone
on that much
actually
money.
interested in this?
There are two people who are interested in
I'm
this.
interested in watching them.
Cyrus
Let's see
is-
how it goes. Yeah.
I cast detect thoughts, and then I
Do they have any weird anti-magic stuff going on?
Oh wait, wait.
There are definitely people watching for
don't.
magic.
Do
They
not.
have been clocking you with your message, but have not been worried because they recognize what it is you're doing. But there are definitely people watching for magic.
Like if they looked at me, I'd be like, I'm trying to buy a surprise gift for my boyfriend.
They're not. They're up
they've
watching.
never heard that one before.
But yeah, you definitely notice they clock you every time you use the message.
She's disguised and sending.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty
The
suspicious.
message is a cantrip.
It is pretty suspicious.
It's not.
if they
It's
know
just
you're...
telepathy. I just speak directly.
Yeah,
into
no,
their
they wouldn't
heads.
notice that.
They wouldn't notice me at all.
Yeah.
It's non-detectable.
But if they have detect magic, you are.
Yeah, I'm detectable
right now.
from the illusion.
So there's two people.
At the gate, if they asked, I would show myself and just tell them I'm trying to hide.
They
from
didn't have anything picking up illusions.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, they wouldn't notice.
So two
That's
people,
suspicious.
both of them are going
what
to
else
climb with
usually?
this. It's going up by 2,000 per increment, so it goes to 15,000, and there's still two people bidding over it.
Okay.
As it goes up to 17,000, and there's still the two going back and forth, raising one after another. It is at it's at 17,000 that it eventually, or no, sorry, it would be at 19,000 that one of them buys this.
Wow.
Maybe they need it. Maybe they really desperately need it for a mission where they can't eat or drink.
Yeah, there's a lot of places. That
Also, maybe they're
becomes a
just
necessity.
ADHD and don't like eating or drinking and still need the sustenance.
That's relatable.
I should get one of these stones.
There are. It allows you to do certain things that you otherwise couldn't.
Yeah.
So it has niche use cases where it becomes extremely valuable.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that would come up would be the sort of, no, where would we be here? We would be. Oh, that's in the wrong spot.
Fountain of Beholds.
We would be at the sort of midpoint of the auction here, as the item that would come up now is the Mizium armor.
Oh, okay. I got him his shoes.
We can get him to get it.
Lance!
Lance, this is your
You
thing.
should get this.
Especially,
You
after those shoes.
Oh my god, wait. I really wish I could cast Sending to him and be like, I'm reading about armor in this book. And
He's got your back.
Mythium
Lance.
armor sounds really good.
Well,
I'm not doing that.
No cajoling required. Lance is already holding his thing. He's like, I read about this in the brochure.
oh yeah, this is you. This is you.
The bidding is going to start at 16,000. It is going up in increments of 2,000, and there are 3 people currently interested in it.
It's not my boyfriend. I'm not paying for
Is
this.
going to come along with this.
I would help. Just pretend you are, and it's my money.
How many drop out?
One of them is going to drop out. The price goes up to 18,000.
If he starts to waver, I will encourage him.
Thank you.
Lance is going to get it for 18,000.
There you go.
Jesus!
People rapidly
The
drop
armor's
out the
less than the stone of nom noms.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's really, really good to not have to breathe, eat, or sleep.
It's not breathe though. It's just eat or
I
drink.
know, I'm telling you, but not having to breathe, eat, or sleep.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's great. That's not what this stone does.
You know what's funny is it's so against what Sylphie is.
Sleeping and
Sylphie
breathing are
loves
the main
eating and
two.
drinking, even if she's unaffected by alcohol. She loves eating food.
You know, you could be one of those fancy restaurant reviewers with that because they only give you 2 bites of food and you'd still be fine.
Yeah, try a million dishes.
So what's the next one?
Okay, so he's
I like it
going to
'cause I
buy the
stay
Mizium
skinny.
armor.
Okay.
For how much? 18K?
18K is what he's spending, yeah. The next item that is going to come up, they drop it down a little bit again and are going to go to a Cape of the Mountebank, which is a cape that allows you to once a day use the Dimension Door spell.
Really?
You have that, right?
I have it.
Darian has one.
I really want
Cyrus
Dimension
has it.
Door.
Oh, yeah.
Is
sorry.
it attunement?
Yes,
I'm not certain.
Sure is.
Is it?
it is. I've had it for a long time.
It is here. It is indeed. Oh, it may not be.
It's not.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was.
You're the mermaid.
Never mind, I have an extra
Click
attunement
it and then
slot.
go look. No, it's not.
It is not.
How much is it? I really want Dimension Door.
I kind of want it too.
The Cape of the Mountebank is starting at
Do I have a
2,000 gold,
I already have a cape that makes me immune to spells.
and there are 7 people bidding on it because this is
If you
quite a
want my
bit
spell
lower
book.
than
So
the
Selfie,
market
this
price.
is all you.
It gives you advantage on saving throws against any spells.
Yeah, I want your cloak. Take
Okay.
this. Take this stupid. Give me your. Give me your.
Speaking of things with timing, we're a little late to take a
wait,
break.
I can't.
We're going to do
It's
a
a 2-minute.
3-minute ad break.
Oh, that one? Yeah,
and,
this one is a
come back to
2-minute.
buying shit.
Can't do it.
So, Ruda, if you could take
That's
us
okay.
to the
You
Be
can
Right
have
Back
the
screen.
dimension door.
Oh, Red's here. Red said
I'm pretty
"Mom,
motivated anyway.
Detective" was my nickname in high school. Sorry, Red. We're so deep in this auction that it like. I'm keeping notes on everything we bought for how much. On
We're
the entire
45k deep into this auction at this
I
point.
am actually. I thought I'd spend 25k plus on just the shoes.
Uh-huh.
So 25k on 2 items. I'm
Uh-huh.
already getting out of this positively.
Yeah, you're ahead of where you thought you would be.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we will be right back. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break to keep the pre-rolls at bay. We're going to run some ads. And
Or
we'll
we
see you
won't.
soon. No, we will.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing in the auction.
We give it to him. We feed him to Woolgrows. And then while he's being swallowed, he drinks the enlarged potion
And just implodes.
and just,
And go back to normal size.
I guess,
First, you would have to roll on the
we'd have to
potions
perfectly
go on the
time
table.
it so that the diminutive ends and he drinks the big one. So he goes from minuscule to, like, gargantuan
So,
in half a
as you might
second.
be able to tell while we were on our ad break, I was reading them the potions that she could choose from.
I'm just saying, we could
And then
Ant-Man Thanos up the butt.
we were like talking about how cool Lance would be if he had like the 29 like strength, the potion of Cloud Giant. And then I thought about what if I just had sex with him with it, and then I just
Topped him real
bodied
hard.
him.
Just
Yeah,
crushed
yeah.
his pelvis.
Yeah.
Snoo.
What if I? Yeah, death by snoo. The Lance would be down.
Alright, let's go to this next
What
item.
slave
So,
plants.
we're
That's
talking
like
Cape
Lance
of the
dead by
Mountebank
snoo
is the
snoo.
next item. There
What is
are... Cape of the Mountebank is what's coming up. It's
yeah.
starting at 2,000. There are
can
7
have it.
other people bidding on this.
I can.
This is a good deal. This is a
Yeah.
rare.
Okay.
Is it rare? Rare, yeah.
Yeah, 2,000 will go up.
You're in for 2,000? So, one person's dropping out. Staying. 2 people dropping out. Okay, so 2 people are dropping out. There's 5 people remaining. And the price is going to go up to 3,000. You're sticking in for 3,000?
6K.
You're going to jump it up by 6K?
Okay.
It's a good strategy, I think.
Out.
I like doing this. Sylphie would do, like, this isn't smart. This is what Sylphie would be
Oh no,
doing.
hey, if this is something.
As one of the people hearing you 6K, 8K. As we're gonna roll
16K.
To see out. You're going up to 16K? 17.
18.
Okay, you're keeping it going. They will go up to 18, so 19 is the next number that we're going up
He's
to.
totally fucking me by this, and that's total. Sylphie's down for this.
Sylvie's like, fuck it.
So do you make it?
You should make him pay that
It's going
much,
up to 19. Are you staying in?
and you win.
Are you staying in it like you're willing to bid 19 on it?
25.
You're going up to 25?
For a fucking one dimension
Oh,
a
he's
day.
dropping out. He's dropping out at 25. He's like, yours.
I thought we were playing the game.
Well, yeah, you rolled a net.
Oh!
She doesn't say that to him. It's in her head. She's like,
This was like some...
Not all Jabalicans
This is like
are
some rich,
pacifists.
like, merchant, or like some merchant's son who is quite wealthy, who thought he was gonna steal, like, he's got his girl beside him, and he's like, 7,000, and you're like, 14, he's like,
no, 18.
yeah, you were 18, he's like, 19, you're like, 25, he's like,
Puts his dick away.
literally, she's like,
It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby.
So, what is it?
They were overpaying. They were overpaying. You were smart.
It's very embarrassing. I don't even remember what it does.
it lets you use
Cast
Dimension Door once per day.
Oh, yeah!
All right.
What's it called
next.
again?
Cape of the Mountebank.
I'm very excited. I was looking for something that gave me Dimension Door, and
Clerics love mobility.
I was gonna get like scrolls of it that they would be consumed, and then a cape of it came out that I could just use once a day. Like, I really want this.
Yeah.
And I could take you with me.
Level 9 Spirit Guardians into the middle of their team.
Yeah, I could take someone with me. That's why I want Dimension
Yeah.
Door.
Alright, next item up would be a necklace of fireballs, which is a consumable necklace that allows you to
It's so
huck
pretty.
out fireballs. It is very pretty.
Does it regain stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is any of you interested in
No.
the necklace? You're interested in the necklace? Okay. It is
It looks like a fireball.
it is starting at 6,000. and there are 3 other people interested at 6,000. So we're
It's the fun part.
see. So
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
out, and in.
Fucking
So you're going up to 7,000.
Yep.
In and in. You're going up to 8,000.
Is it attunement?
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, they're staying in, and so are they. Going up to 9,000.
Go up to 10.
You're jumping it up to 10. Okay. They're gonna drop out. They're gonna drop out. So you get it for 10. As
If they need to put it on me.
the necklace to the lovely lady. As the next item that's going to come up is another one that is meant to sort of excite the crowd. There would be a clay golem of Benet being auctioned. So it is the clay golem monster. It is crafted from a temple of Benet, and it is starting at 30,000 gold for the bidding.
What does it? Is it an actual clay golem?
Is an actual clay golem.
So it's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Whatever a clay golem is immune to.
It's pretty good.
Starting at 30,000. Are any of you interested?
No.
What does the Benet part do?
That is it is a church of Benet that created it.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
Okay. It is eventually sold for 38,000.
Okay.
The next
There's all
item.
weird rock
It
food.
is. So it is a golem, and
Mhm.
it is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Just follow
damage.
you around.
It is the
Heals from acid damage.
Does
Yeah.
it talk?
no, but it is possibly the best guard
Best
to have at your
bodyguard.
house. For the average person, that thing can just sit in a doorway and kill guards and kill people for
And they have a
days.
lot of health.
That's kind of cool.
They're reasonably strong. Yeah.
Yeah, until you have a magical
And
weapon.
I think they also have a effect where they can use like the slow spell essentially.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, they're fucking sick.
The next
Oh, yeah.
item that would be
It's kind of ugly, though.
would come up is an elemental essence shard of water, which
What does it do?
You shouldn't get that.
Yeah.
You need
It's
to
like
know
your
your enemy.
kryptonite.
Yeah.
I just pick it up and die.
Yeah. It's in your
You
vicinity.
have to buy
fall
it
to
or
the
someone will
ground.
murder you with it.
Oh my god,
in
it,
3 episodes.
it comes out on stage, Cyrus falls to the ground like, guys, I can't move, I'm stuck, I'm
He
dying.
coughs up water.
Is that kryptonite?
it requires attunement by a sorcerer. As an action, you can attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or a piece of jewelry, or detach it. It falls off of your attunement to it ends. You can use it as a focus for casting while you hold or wear it. When you use a metamagic option on a spell while you are holding or wearing the shard, you can use the following property. You create a wave of water that bursts out from you in a 10-foot radius. Each creature of your choice that you can see in that area takes 2d6 cold damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell save DC or be pushed 10 feet away from you and fall prone.
Pretty fucking good.
That's interesting. The fire guy goes, "Ah," and then water.
Doses himself. He's like, guys, I bought a fire extinguisher.
This is kind of a good emergency.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I set fire to the house again.
I think I cast Domain of Fire, and then this water thing blasts out, and then there's the worst steam fog
Yeah.
ever.
You could literally sauna people to death.
It's interesting.
You're the sauna stone, and you just put water on yourself.
We'll see what it goes for.
So it is going to start at the very low price of 3,000, and there are 9 people who are interested in it. You're coming in on this?
Why not?
Okay.
It's so funny.
So with 9
It
people
doesn't say the water touches me.
Yeah.
in,
Yeah, it comes out around you, so
Yeah.
it doesn't erupt from you. Which means you should be good. And then it disappears once it hits them.
You can put it on your dagger.
The other thing I like is that you
Ouch.
choose who takes the damage. They just take it,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
they do a save.
8 people are going to climb with it. It's going up by 2,000 to 5,000 gold. Are you climbing to 5? Okay. So we got 8 people remaining. Drop out on a 2 now.
We're all gonna get a thing. For Regalia.
Got 3.
And
I thought I could afford things.
Yeah, we were cosplaying Pygmalion.
It has to
right
be like a.
Okay.
I've also been waiting to buy things
All
for
8
fucking ever.
are going to stay with it as
Yeah.
it climbs
Get
to
it.
7,000. Staying with it.
Oh, yeah.
This is the perfect place.
I have money.
now. I need to save money though to buy
Stick in,
martial arts.
stick in,
You know what's funny? None of my downtime includes me needing money.
dropping out. Dropping out.
Because I am just in finding monsters phase, so all I
Okay.
need money for is
Uh,
treasure.
3 people are going to drop out. So there are 5 people left in, and it's going up to 9,000.
Eventually I'll be fucked though, because I'm making an adventure guild. I'm living my good life right now.
I have an attunement slot now that I realize the cape is not an attunement.
I've got +1
Okay.
arrows.
There's
for
3
Damon's
people left in.
bow.
It's climbing to
And they
11,000.
can create them.
I think it probably doesn't
Dropping
matter.
out.
But
Yeah, because like, it creates its...
they can be a
Saying
present.
There's
Yeah.
2
Which is what
people
really
left in.
matters.
It's going to 13,000.
I like to think we're talking
Dropping
through
out
this.
and dropping out. So you will get it for 13,000.
This is an interesting build.
Water
script.
boy gets fire water.
You're becoming the avatar.
I can't wait to make Steam.
The next item that is going up is the Fate Dealer's deck.
Oh fuck!
What does it do?
Nobody's allowed to get this.
Come on, Adalia.
Is this a deck of many things?
No.
Oh,
It's a
thank
Fate
God.
Dealer.
So,
A big black.
the back of these
deck.
cards are inscribed with glyphs representing the inner and outer planes or holy symbols of various deities. While holding this deck, you can use it as spellcasting focus. You get a bonus to spell attack rolls. The bonus for this one is +1. While holding it, you can draw a card as an action to expend and roll one of your hit dice and add the deck's bonus to the number rolled. One creature you see within 30 feet of you either takes radiant damage or regains hit points, your choice, equal to the total.
Okay, it's interesting. I don't think it's for me.
It is starting... wrong list.
It's up to Adalia. but I don't know.
It is starting at 21,000. And there are 3 people interested. Are any of you interested?
What is it again?
The Fate Dealer's deck, you can essentially gives you a +1 to your spellcasting attacks. And you can draw a card, roll a hit dice, +1 on whatever you get, and you can either hurt or heal somebody for that amount who is within 30 feet of you.
Absolutely.
You have a.
Unless Adalia's getting it, right?
Adelia's not particularly interested in it.
I think you have a
It's
focus
okay,
already.
but honestly, you have
No, I
like
don't.
guiding bolt.
I don't have a focus.
That's about it.
Oh no, did I buy a focus?
Your book is a focus, isn't
Yeah.
What is it?
Focus D to focus.
it?
What,
Yeah.
should I have had a +1 this whole time?
I think you should have a +2 or 3 from the book.
From the book like that. Jesus. We'll talk about this after, but you have probably one of the
We
best.
found another thing I haven't been using right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll continue. I don't need it. I have a +3 book, apparently.
The next item that would come up is
For the
a
chips?
uh,
Sure.
trained mimic.
Of course.
A trained mimic.
Yes. It is going for 14,000 to start.
That's
And there are
adorable.
4 people voting for it.
I almost had one of those.
Give me a train mimic, please.
Oh,
You can also go for it. I'm down. Let's fight for this.
Okay. Trained mimic. There's 4 people interested. Out. Out.
Are you going for it?
In.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
are, they're immediately going to call the price up for the trained mimic. Where are we?
it is a mimic that is trained, correct? Not a mimic that's a train.
Correct.
I'm just mishearing
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was.
They're immediately going to call the price up to 16,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 2 in. Are you guys going to go up to 18,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're immediately going to call the price up to 20,000.
Yeah.
Are you guys staying into 22,000?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm leaving at 25k.
Okay, it's just you and them going at this moment as they have like repeatedly just been like 18, 20. They're going to drop out at 20,000.
So it's between us.
It's you two who are bidding here. Do either of you go up to 22,000?
Sure. Or like unless Jasmine I go into Jasmine's head. How badly do you want this mimic?
I don't want to pay more if you want it.
I'll pay more if I want it. So is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I just want it for my guild.
You could just drop out.
Or just.
Yeah, you should have it for your guild. That's a good idea.
And then what if
That's
what
fine
if
to have it
we're its
around.
parents together?
I will help you raise a mimic.
I'll buy the mimic and we'll raise it together.
Deal.
Okay.
22k. Wait, I'll put it to 21k. Oh no, that guy's up to 22,
Yeah,
right?
no, it
yeah.
goes up by 2,000
Yeah.
per turn. Yeah.
So 22,000?
Yeah, you guys get it. You get it for 22,000.
I'm pleased. I'm gonna be so broke when we get back, but like it's
You have a whole
so-
year to make money. You're fine.
I feel so good about everything I bought. Like I've been holding on to 8,000, like 80,000, and I'm like, what do I even do with it? This is what I do with it.
The next item is a portable hole. and it is starting at 18,000.
Why is it at 18,000?
Because portable holes are
A portable
fantastic.
hole is a little handkerchief. That
Yeah,
you
I know what it
fold out,
is, but
and it makes a 20-foot pit.
No one's ever shown interest in it in any D&D game I've been in.
Portable holes are extremely.
That's because
Really?
people don't know.
Yeah, it makes like a 20-foot pit. You can put anything you want in there, fold it up, and it's in handkerchief size. It's
Campaign
like a bag of
3
holding
of
on steroids.
Yeah, Campaign 3 Critical Role is like their whole group storage is built around
Yeah, I
a
saw
portable hole they
that.
found. Yeah.
Yeah, they are phenomenally useful items.
It's instead of like a little bag, it's like an entire truck you can just take with you.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you pay for your focus, Dan?
Oh, fuck.
18K?
No, I don't think it was 18K. I think I got it for 13.
Oh yeah, 13. I'm just keeping track.
Your
I missed places like this.
yeah, you got it for 13. Yeah, so this is starting at 18,000. There are 3 people interested, and it's going up by 2,000 per increment. Are any of you interested in the portable hole?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm okay.
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 No.
I have people who can carry things.
Okay.
We have so many bags of holding.
The portable hole will go for 20,000.
Jesus fuck.
And then the second to last item that is going up is a staff of fire.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I got my necklace. I should be fine.
Okay.
I'm not getting my
So the
carpet.
staff of fire gives the wielder resistance to fire damage while they're holding the staff.
Well, that'll be good for you.
It has 10 charges, and you can expend 1 or more of its charges to cast either Burning Hands, or Fireball for 3 charges, or Wall of Fire for 4 charges, and it regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn.
Kind of a
Cool.
better version of my necklace, but it's a ugly staff.
It is, I'm on the wrong list again,
It's very rare.
it is starting at 48,000. And it is going up by 10,000 per increment.
Don't you have access to all these spells already? Or is it just to give it for free without spell
Yeah.
slot?
That is 3 free fireballs.
A day?
And you can like max it and stuff.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
And
with
then on
other
top of
things.
that, I can cast it from silence. I can.
Yeah, and
It doesn't require
does it
somatic.
reload?
Yeah,
Yep,
6
at
plus
dawn, it
4.
comes back.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
day.
1d6.
Yeah, that's a lot of spell slots.
My
these
necklace
days.
just is one time.
Yeah.
I have little fireball beads.
You would not be able to maximize them because it's not a spell you are casting. It's coming from a magic item. But
That's good to know.
Either way.
Still a lot of spell slots being
Still
saved.
fire damage.
And you're
still
not,
fire damage.
like, even though you can't, like, max it, you're still not wasting a spell slot on it, so you're not losing anything.
Open notes.
Right?
There's a lot more output per day.
Isaac, I just want to know how much the carpet's going to start at.
the carpet of flying is
Probably not 11.
they've set it low to try to attract as many bidders as they can. It's going to start at 18,000.
Okay, I'm going to take the risk. And I'm going to... Oh, okay, so I want to speak directly in the Lance's head and pretend it's ascending. Like, I want to imitate ascending into his head to make it feel like he thinks it's ascending, but it's absolutely just me.
Okay.
So, like...
What?
Because I don't want him to know I'm here. He knows that if I'm speaking
So,
to him, I have to be near him.
The issue is sending is like a voice you hear in your ear, whereas
It's in the
this
back
is
of
in
your head.
So and
'Cause
he
I
speaks
want-
with you with both of these all the time, so he would be one of the hardest people
I
to
know!
with this.
I know!
I'm in for it.
You're in for it?
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
I
Why
want
don't you
him...
just tell me to pretend you're here and they'll come get
How many
you?
people are in for it?
There are 4 people
I
in
could
for
leave.
this.
No, wait, but if...
But then you have to get in.
I...
Then you have to pay to get in again.
After this, I'll ask a question. Because I don't know if I...
Out.
I doubt Isaac's gonna totally fuck me if I have a different face buying all these things. But, like...
You can just get the
2 of
face
them
again.
are staying in,
Yeah.
and the price is going up to
Okay,
58,000.
I
Yeah,
just
I'll
want
go.
him to buy
Okay.
the carpet. What if I message you to be like, what if Sophie really liked this carpet? And then...
One of them is staying
like
in, and the
this.
price is going up to
I will
68,000.
cajole him.
You're like, this sounds like right up.
Okay, I will go in.
And then you
Okay,
guys can exchange
this is the
books.
roll to see if it's yours or theirs. I'm guessing, unless you're
I didn't
staying
pay
in.
one
Yeah.
for his.
And that is a natural 1,
Okay.
as you will get it for 68,000.
I'm very poor.
Oh
Hey,
no,
me
the
too.
rich mogul owner of an entire market. How will you ever make your money back?
Well, after this downtime, I'll probably need it.
Because then it's the carpet.
It's the carpet. As they would bring out...
I speak into Jasmine's head, and I'm like, you should try to convince Lance to get it for me.
Are you broke?
Yeah.
Okay. Been there, girly. It's hard at these things.
I have bought a lot of things today.
I've noticed, yeah.
Like $70,000 worth of things. I don't say that.
Yeah, tell me about it. I just spent 81,000.
You spent basically everything you have spent on one thing
Yeah.
after already buying clothes.
Yeah.
I just spent $81,000.
Yeah.
And
As
I have a cool necklace.
I'm a poor man.
the carpet flying would come out, it's starting at 18,000. There are 7 people interested.
Ooh, I've assumed Dana's sitting one row back from me. Ooh. That could be a present.
Danon or Lance?
Lance.
Lance,
Sorry,
okay.
I said the wrong name.
What do you mean?
Sophie
Sophie
would love
really wanted
You
it.
see how excited she was about it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I can bid for it a bit, see how it goes, but there's a lot of people bidding for it.
I'm just saying she wants that thing as bad as you wanted those horseshoes.
Bad as I wanted the horseshoes?
Probably.
You
She
should
already
already
fly.
that you know Sylvie, and that's not the point.
Come on.
It's true, he does know
You
something.
haven't
you
bought
think she-
anything other than the armor.
Well, I was gonna buy horseshoes.
Yeah, those are fine. We'll deal with those.
Yeah. Except you guys let somebody else get them. No, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll just kill them and take them.
I bet
We
you,
really
you'll,
want.
you'll get leveled up to second rank butt slave if you buy that.
What the fuck?
Maybe even
I think-
head
What does
butt.
that even mean?
Maybe even head butt
Isn't
slave.
second rate worse?
No,
First rate is the best.
no, when you're in third rank.
Oh, I guess
he
he's
will,
at third, yeah.
He will, compete with them for them a bit, but in the interest of the NPCs not just becoming extra wallets for you guys, he is not going to bid this up crazy if it goes way up. They will buy stuff they're interested in, but you bought the
Okay, you
horseshoes
give
for
them
him.
a share of our money, and then they never use any of the money. So can you stop giving them a share of the money if
They
we can't
use
use
the
their
money
money?
for stuff, but you also get them in the combat. That's why they get a share of stuff.
Except for they never use it, ever.
They do use it. Now, you're also buying horseshoes for him, so he is willing to spend some money on this.
We
but if
also
it goes up
make
crazy
more
high-
money because we can do harder things that have better loot.
Yes.
So it's...
Yes.
All
It
right.
is the trade-off of having people. So we've got 7 people plus Lance who are interested at 18,000.
Am I pitching a little?
Lance, Jasmine will back you.
Look at what I said before you said you would
and-
touch it.
And
Said at the same time, worked out.
out. Okay, so 2 people drop out.
Oh.
There are 5 people remaining, and the price is going to 20,000. Lance is staying in at 20,000.
Cyrus is grumbling more
And-
than you've seen him grumble in a long time.
Okay, one person is going to call it up to 22,000 before we even get through this. So Lance is staying in, and everybody has an extra chance of dropping out here of the remaining 4.
Yep.
Out. Because of the extra chance.
Stop.
In, out,
Sophie.
out.
So there's 2 people in
There's
plus Lance.
2 people and Lance.
Okay.
And it's going
What's
up
it
to
at?
24,000 here.
No,
This
it's
is,
going to 22.
no, they called it up to 22.
Oh, so it's going to
It's
24.
going up to 24.
I'll say 30.
You're going to call out 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Decent chance. There's like an increased chance these 2 drop out. They needed a 7, they need a 9 or lower now to
Be
drop
like, you
out.
all be, we're splitting this.
One is staying in, the other one is dropping out. There's
Okay.
you and one other as it's going up to 32,000.
Okay.
Lance is like, yeah, I can, I'll give 24,000 for it.
Right.
You're going up to 32,000?
Yep.
Okay.
10 or lower.
They're staying in.
35.
34. You're jumping it to 35. Okay. They're staying in.
You're rolling really high.
Jesus.
It's on a D20. It's 12 or lower. So he's at a 50.
No, it caps out at 9, but with you raising the price, they needed an 11 or lower, but they rolled a 15.
Oh, okay.
38.
So it is a d20.
It's a d20,
Yeah.
yeah. 38,000?
Yep.
Okay. So 11 or lower, and they're out. That's a 3. They're out at 38,000.
Oh,
So Lance is paying 24,000 for
I mean,
this.
16 or 14.
38, so 14.
And Lance is also now close to broke.
You guys, I just need them to understand that I'm talking over here. I'm like, we just spent close to 150,000 gold.
We spent about 200,000.
No, but you're not here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
We just spent about 150,000
So
gold.
for some really cool stuff that you can't find
No,
anywhere
I
else.
know. I'm just saying, watch our fucking backs when we're leaving.
Yeah.
Lance, keep your eyes peeled.
They don't know we're a group.
Also,
When-
like,
We're all
there's
sitting
some,
in a
there's some
circle
like,
and talking.
protection.
So
Like guards and stuff, right?
yeah, nobody like the law and order around Alochrin is extremely high.
Except for those dirty fucking half cloaks. I know that shit already. Tell you that much. They're bugs. They're fucking bugs.
There are criminal syndicates like
Half
in the
those
city,
smell like
but
bugbear.
nobody is worried that someone is going to attack auction goers and like rob them on their way out. Not even on the highways nearby. Like
Okay, so
Especially
if
not
they,
for
if they
this
wanted
level
to,
of
it would be
oxygen.
like an actual attack.
yeah, like the risk reward for like robbing someone near Alochrin is the risk is pretty high.
Oh, also, I forgot. So, chat, I want you to know, Yaikzal got a hell horse, a nightmare, and promised it that she would feed it bodies to
One every
keep
day.
its care. So she went and obliterated the entire bandit population all the way around, and like has been like become judge and juror.
Judge, jury, and executioner. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that horse that thought it was getting one body a day got a couple bodies.
So yeah, the
Every
risk
day, that's
of
a
like
big
openly
day.
robbing someone who's made a high profile
But
purchase
like
is pretty
bandits,
high.
there's a lot of them,
Okay.
and she can go as far as she wants.
If the
on
item was
horse.
like
I
really
don't know
high
if she still has
profile,
the
there might be a
horse,
risk.
like,
But for stuff that's like
tens
the
of
highest
thousands
is
of
like
people.
60,000.
One body a
is,
day though,
like,
and she can
no
travel
big
across
deal.
the country.
Well, I would say this is a great
I
time
think
to.
we're not playing them
wrap it.
anymore, and in lore, we don't care.
It's just so much work.
Can you
Can
text me
imagine,
those
like,
items that I bought?
find a
The Staff
person
of
who
Flames
murdered
and the
them
other
and
one.
feed them to the
Yeah,
horse?
yeah,
The thing
absolutely.
is, like, Yaikzal would be down. Yaikzal, like, worked as an adventurer, gladiator,
Yeah, man.
fighter for all of her life. Like, killing someone isn't...
There's such a lot of work for what, a fire horse that you don't really get to use anymore because you're retired.
She uses every day. That's her baby.
But that you're only using it because you have to kill people to feed to it.
Yeah, because it's my baby. It's a demon!
It's a demon!
Literally a
What's wrong
demon.
with the baby? She only wants to eat the souls and bodies of everyone I kill.
All right, folks. With the auction wrapping up, that is where we're going to close out the session. We're going to come back next session to your guys' meeting with Tythe.
Oh, we're gonna
At
have a
the
night
bar?
out on the town, and then we're gonna
Uh-huh.
continue our downtime.
Yeah. I think that that is likely going to take us out of downtime and through the rest of it, unless there's something else I've got to think. But I don't think there's
About
anything else.
some stuff I don't
super
think it'll be,
important
like-
to come up.
Super long though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with we'll probably wrap up downtime unless there's something important I'm missing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go hunting through my notes right this
Also,
second.
I have a question because we started late. What if we play a little longer?
I'm not opposed if we want to play a little late.
That is up to.
I have a call that I have to
Okay.
make.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
from earlier.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's all good. So that's going to be us for the evening, friends. As always, thank you for joining us. Dan, if you want to hit them with the...
Yeah, hi. Me, Dan, your resident alchemist. Welcome to Adventure Corp. Again, we do this every Monday from 6 to 10. You can find us on Twitch. That's the best place. Get on our Discord. That's a good place to be. Also, if you can't watch on YouTube... TikTok...
YouTube.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Then you can get our
Oh,
stuff on
nice.
on YouTube. And if you can't listen or watch, you can go on podcasts and find us there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys. However you like to show it, gift, like, subscribe. Talk to your friends, tell your mom. But
Yeah.
most importantly, get on the Discord.
knows.
But yeah, thanks guys.
And for those who don't know, I do have to put this out there. So on the Discord, every time we post the official edited video on YouTube, whoever gets the first comment on that video gets a special title on the Discord channel, and it goes up with every time that you get it, and Law has a very long streak going with this. So if somebody wants to unseat him
Dethrone
when
the
this video
king.
eventually goes up, go and hit the notification button on YouTube, and maybe you can get that first title, because yeah, he's getting into deity classifications. He is on his way past sovereign classifications at the moment.
And feel free to dethrone him from the gifting subs as well. I think he's around 450, so...
Yeah, he's said a lot.
That's a couple days work.
Okay, folks, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next Monday. That is us signing off for now. Runa, take us away to the ending soon.
I love you guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna raid somebody.
This is my ending.
Oh yeah, we are going
This
to raid
is
somebody.
the
Stick around for that.
protagonist.
Stick around, we're
bow
raiding.
at
We're
the end of the
raiding.
play.
Okay, chat. I'm holding you hostage.
No,
I
I'll hit the
I
raid while we're doing this.
really think. Yeah, do it.
Do it.
We can talk to them while they're
Do it,
waiting for the raid. I really think Fortnite is a great game. I really think Baldur's Gate is an okay game. And I really think Marvel Rivals is just like Overwatch.
You can just cut the video here.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure S tier game.
Oh,
Lethal
hung out
Company,
with
like
them.
lethal type game.
Start raid.
And I think like if I in a tier list had to put the four of us, I'd put myself at S, and I'd stop there because that's all we need.
All right, we got 5 people ready to raid. We're going now. I'm freeing you from this torment.
Not if I don't press.